It's the Snooks High School Football Game of the Week, sponsored by Snooks, the friendliest stores in town. Also sponsored in part by TJ Reese, providing labor, materials, and excellence in craftsmanship. Joe K. Cars, 35 years of experience in the industry. Crown Mark, your friendly community one-stop service station and convenience store. The Painting and Decorating Foundation, St. Louis Area Union Painting, Wall Covering, and Drywall Taping. And Styles Clothing, specializing in screen printing, embroidery, and corporate promotional items.
Here at St. Mary's High School with the head coach, a young man who's really taken a program that was dormant for a long time and made them one of the best programs in the Metro East area. The head coach, Corey Bethany. How you doing, Coach?
Good. How you doing?
Coach, you got a big game coming up, man. Conference game against one of your big rivalries.
Yeah.
Cardinal Ritter. Mm-hmm. How you feeling, Coach?
I'm feeling good. You know, they're a really good team. They're a really good team, and we're looking forward to the challenge.
When you first came to St. Mary's
Yes.
High School, it wasn't known as a football program anymore. I mean, it was just there, dormant. What did you do to change that whole dynamic and get the players to believe in you?
We had fun. I mean, football is fun. We teach so many life lessons. We instill discipline, and most young men just want to be a part of something. And when other people in the school, you know, feeling proud about playing, whether we winning or losing, they feel proud of being on a team and being a part of something. It's contagious, and it's spread throughout the building.
You know, football can be the catalyst of galvanizing the community in the school. How have your football program galvanized the school and the community?
Well, it really has. Each game has grown with communities and people coming out to come see. We try to put on a show every Friday night. The sunset is beautiful behind us in our field and how we play and where it sets and everything. For us, the school and inside the school, I mean, we're at 30% of the kids that play football is in the school now. So we got a good group of number in every class, and they're known as the football guys right now. You know, later they'll be known as the Dragons, just Dragons. You know.
Coming into this game against Cardinal Ritter, what are some of the challenges you're gonna have to face, and what would you have to do to get past those challenges?
Well, they're coming off a state run, so whenever you play a team with that confidence, that swagger, as they say nowadays, you playing against that as well. They don't expect to lose. So you coming in and our guys is learning how to win and be consistent. And that's one of the challenges you have when you're playing a quality opponent like Cardinal Ritter.
What would concern you going into this game against Cardinal Ritter?
Emotions. We got a lot of young kids that play. You know, and dealing with the hype of the game, the emotions of the game, and understanding it's still football at the end of the day,
right.
and controlling those emotions and put their best foot forward.
Coach, I want you to look in this camera and you tell the viewing audience what should we expect from St. Mary's against Cardinal Ritter this coming game?
It will be hard hitting, a lot of flying around, speed on the field, and exciting football game, high school football game.
It's my man, the head coach of the Cardinal over at St. Mary's, my man Corey Bethany. Folks, I'm telling you, buckle up, get ready for the ride. This is going to be a great game. Coach, thank you so much, man.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
We'll be right back.
Hot 104.1 and Heartland Coca-Cola Bottling Company are proud to be a sponsor of the High School Football Game of the Week, powered by Powerade.
Joe K. Used Cars, St. Louis's newest, oldest buy-here dealership. 35 years experience in the industry. 200 vehicles. We work with all credit types. Joe K. Used Cars.
Here at St. Mary's High School, getting ready for a big game against Cardinal Ritter. I guess you can say one of the big rivalries. I got one of the star players for this St. Mary's football team, and I tell you what, man, I'm a fan of this guy. I got to give all transparency. I am a fan. I have all-world superstar, plays both sides of the ball, offense and defense, my man, Timmy Muxo. Timmy, how you doing, man?
Doing good, doing good.
All right, let's talk about it, man. You got a big game coming up.
Yes, sir.
Against Cardinal Ritter. When the last time y'all beat Cardinal Ritter?
It was my freshman year. And I wasn't playing at that time, so now would be a good opportunity.
What do you think when you talk about going into a game like this? How do you feel this year? This is your senior year.
Yes.
This is the last time you have an opportunity to play Cardinal Ritter, who's one of your big rivalries. How do you feel?
I mean, it's obviously a big game, but as Coach Bethany always preaches to us, is now, no opportunity wasted. So we have to make the most of it this week.
So when you go into a game like this, when you get prepared for a game like this, what does Timmy Muxo do to get ready for a big game?
It starts off with watching film. We watch film over and over again against them, so we know what they're doing on both sides of the ball. So that helps us succeed.
Now you play both sides of the ball.
Yes.
You know, I mean, you receiver. What should I expect from you in this game?
You should expect a lot. Me as a receiver, I try to make sure my teammates also have success as well during the route concepts and everything like that. So we'll see a lot from everybody on the offense.
And on defense, you play defensive back end. And I got to tell you, folks, he was at the HBCU Combine. Every coach at the HBCU was just salivating about him. They had you to go one-on-one. Now, they got a good receiver over there, man. Burton, you know what I'm saying? A young kid,
sir.
Luther Burton.
Yes, sir.
Now, a sophomore, you got to go up against him?
Yes, sir.
What should we expect, big fella?
We should. It'll be a battle. It'll be a battle both sides. So it'll be pretty fun. So.
Would Coach have you doing one-on-one against him, or would he have you stand with him? What would happen?
It'll be everybody will get a chance to guard Luther, so it'll be a chance for everybody to succeed. So.
Well, I'm looking for that matchup because I know I know how you play, right? And Luther is a heck of an athlete. This is, to me, it's going to be the best showdown of two unbelievable athletes in this area. Timmy Muxo going against Luther Burton. Wow, what should we expect, man?
It'll be a fun battle. It'll be a fun battle for everyone. So it'll be great.
All right, look in the camera and tell everybody what should we expect from Timmy Muxo this coming game against Cardinal Ritter.
You should expect a lot. So just tune in and you'll be able to see.
That's what I'm talking about. I'm a fan. Timmy Muxo is my man. We'll be right back.
Schnucks, the friendliest stores in town. Our store strives to be important community hubs with meaningful connections to customers and neighborhood events and activities. Our company and our teammates generously donate to the United Way each year, with all funds staying within local communities to help hundreds of nonprofits. Schnucks also supports disaster relief through the Red Cross, supports military veterans and their families through Folds of Honor, and supports dozens of other agencies and organizations that work hard to make our community better. Schnucks, the friendliest stores in town.
We are here at St. Mary's High School. Hello again, everybody. With Demetrius Johnson, I'm Kevin Pooley and DJ. On battle tonight, as this is going to be some game between two really strong teams in that AAA conference.
Yeah, when I look at this game, I look at contrast here. You know, you got a team of Cardinal Ritter who's very good. It's been good for a long time and been very powerful. But St. Mary's, you look at them, they're a team who can compete. You know, they would play hard. You know, Coach Bethany is a very good coach. Going to have his team out here. There's going to be a lot of emotions. This is what you're talking about, a rivalry.
No question about it, DJ, as the players are at midfield right now for the coin toss, getting set to go. Cardinal Ritter coming in tonight, DJ, with a record of 5-0, perfect on the season. The Dragons of St. Mary's 3-2, but as you say, when these two teams get together, they've been some really good battles over the years.
And the thing I like about it is how both of these teams are going to compete. They're going to play hard. They're going to play within themselves. They're going to do a lot of good stuff out there. Got two very good coaches, very quality teams. I mean, this should be a very good game.
Very good game it should be indeed, as the players are getting set
Lions will receive to open the game.
Getting lined up to receive the kick. We'll set you up with our officials for tonight's game. Our referee will be the Reverend Brian Harris. The umpire is Kyle Sackett. The linesman, Don Jackson. The line judge is Ray Blank. And the back judge will be Dale Wilcoxon. So, DJ, a couple of players on the team, a couple of number threes you have to look out for. Starting first, DJ, over on the Cardinal Riverside, talk about Luther Burton III.
Yeah, no doubt about it. He's a sophomore. The kid is, you're talking about special. Every college in the universe is looking at him. And his ability to run fast, agile, catch the ball, receive the ball, kick the ball. He is what you call a multifaceted player. With his ability, he's big time. He is going to be probably, to me, the most acclaimed athlete to come out of here in the last 20 years.
Wow, that's quite a statement there, DJ. That's quite a statement. And another number 3 over on the St. Mary's side, we're talking about none other than Kevin Coleman, quite a receiver himself with over 739 yards, over 700 yards receiving on the year, 9 touchdowns. He's a big target, too, of the Dragons.
Well, what I like about Kevin Coleman, he has the ability to get the ball at the highest point. He has great separation speed. You get close to him, he can leave you. But he has very good concentration, can catch the ball in the crowd. I like his ability.
So as we get set here, this is a great night for football, CJ. I mean, terrific weather. Probably right around lower 60s, about 65, 66 degrees, and feeling great here.
Yeah, man, this is high school. I mean, this is high school football, Friday night lights. I mean, this is what it's all about, man. I mean, if you can't get motivated to playing a game like this, you can't be motivated. Both of these teams want to play hard, and they're going to play hard. The thing I like about this is, man, you talk about a team, St. Mary's is saying, hey, man, we got to stay and keep this game close in the beginning. If they can keep this game close in the beginning, they have a chance to win this game, and that's what you want to do. Keep it close, get the momentum, feel good, get your confidence and get in the game.
I know you had an opportunity earlier this week to talk it over with St. Mary's head coach, Corey Bethany, and he gave you some good thoughts about this game.
Yeah, he thought if his team could play within itself, and not get caught up in being overwhelmed by the moment, but play within the moment. He felt that his team has the ability to do some good things.
And so it should be exciting. So buckle up your chin strap, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be exciting. It's St. Mary's and Cardinal Ritter right here at St. Mary's High School. As in the green, the Dragons of St. Mary's get ready to kick off. Kick will be short, taken at the 35 by Cardinal Ritter. And getting some room on the right side. Still moving with the football. Coming down that right side is Shelton. Finally knocked out of bounds at the 12. Latrell Shelton on the return.
Wow. I don't know if St. Mary's wanted to start off like that, but that was a big-time return. Mary, you got to get blocking. You see the block, get right behind his wedge, get upfield, make a nice play. That's big.
Interesting thing about Cardinal Ritter, too, DJ, even the second line, not the deep men, those guys can take it to the house.
I mean, you have a lot of speed on Cardinal Ritter's team. Anybody can touch that ball and take it to the house. That's what makes this team so special and scary.
So certainly not what the Dragons of St. Mary's wanted for Cardinal Ritter to start on the 12, but they're in the red zone, ready to go, 1st and 10. Of course, they come out with their quarterback, Hagens, outstanding quarterback. Up the middle they go on the carry, and it'll be a short gain of about 2 yards. As looks like Miller on that carry for Cardinal Ritter.
Yeah, and what Cardinal really wants to do is control the line of scrimmage. You got a nice size line. That's a big line. Those young folks, look at the big dogs up there. I mean, they will let the little dogs eat. You're talking about just some big physical players, and they have the ability to make holes, man.
So talking about that backfield, we talked about Artrell Miller, Bill Jackson, the guy DJ saw earlier this year, really likes a lot. And speaking of which, they give it to Bill Jackson, and he's going to take it right inside the 5. I remember before, DJ, you liked the way you say those pumping thighs and legs that he had, that strength he had, the lower body strength.
Yeah, I like his explosion. He gets the ball and he hesitates. But what I like about him is patience. We may call it hesitation, but that's patience. He let the hole develop. When he see the hole, he gets in it. I like that.
So they're going to mark it at the 5. They'll mark it at the 5. And so already the Lions in good shape here. This will need about 3 yards for the first down. 3rd and 3 from the 5. Hagens, of course, operating out of the shotgun. And this time a fine reaction from St. Mary's, and they force a loss.
That's a big-time play right there. St. Mary's had to make a play, and they came up and made a play. Patrick Harris, number 21, he came down and closed down at the end. That's what you want him to do, come up the side and make him a pow. He makes a nice play, Patrick Harris, number 21.
Harris with the big tackle. That's a 6-yard loss for the Lions, D, and now they have a 4th down, and it'll be 9 from the 11.
This is huge for St. Mary's because if they can keep them out, boy, they can get a lot of confidence. And that's what football is all about, is getting confidence.
Okay, Hagens running right. Hagens inside. He's going to be hit at the 2. Cardinal Ritter saying he had the first down. He had to get to the 2. And they're going to say, let's see, where they mark it. Look like they're going to give him the first down here, DJ.
That was a huge play right there. I mean, that was good running. He was able to keep his feet moving, but keep the vision, getting upfield and make a first down. That was big.
So going to be first and goal, Cardinal Ritter from the 2 now. Of course, they're in the red zone. The TJ Weiss red zone is where they are right now with the first and goal. Higgins, Jackson up the middle. Good defensive play, shut down. Good reaction from the Dragons.
Good penetration by the defensive line. They get off the ball, get underneath the blockers and make a nice play. That's what you got to do. When you're down there in that grunt area, the grunt guy's got to make a play. Good play by the defensive line.
Deshaun Fuller, the safety number 5, with some help coming up to make the stop. And so no gain for the Lions. Cardinal Ritter will be second and goal now. So they will call it a loss on it. Now we get a whistle here. And looks like the penalty is going to go against the Lions. That'll back them up 5. You know, we saw Cardinal Ritter earlier this year against St. Dominic, and they were really dominating in that game, DJ. They really just had everything going. Luther Burton had a tremendous game. Quarterback Makai Higgins had a really sensational game as well for Cardinal Ritter.
And that's the thing about Cardinal Ritter. They can score in many ways. So you just got to be aware and put a lot of pressure on the quarterback, because this quarterback they have is very good. I mean, he can make plays. Hagan, and he eludes tackles, and he can throw the ball downfield. He's a very good player.
It is the Schnooks High School Football Game of the Week, presented to you by Schnooks. And we are so glad to have it and be bringing it to you here. Hagan is going to throw for the end zone, and it is caught for a touchdown. Big catch over there from T.J. Atkins.
Very good play by T.J. Atkins, number 11. You got to give Hagan credit, the quarterback. He threw it to the highest point. Atkins see it. He goes and get the ball. Defensive back never did turn around to find the ball, so it was real easy for Atkins just to go up, climb up the tree, pull it down, big fella. 6 points.
Some plays, some throw, and some play. So now the Lions to attempt the extra point with Long. Kavion's Long. His kick is up. And it is short. No good. So just like that, with 8 minutes and 12 seconds to go here in the first quarter, after a great run back to the 12, the Ritter Lions get in for a touchdown. They lead it 6-0. We'll take a break in the action. This is the Schnooks High School Football Game of the Week on DJ CFTV.
Schnooks, the friendliest stores in town. Our store strives to be important community hubs with meaningful connections to customers and neighborhood events and activities. Our company and our teammates generously donate to the United Way each year, with all funds staying within local communities to help hundreds of nonprofits. Schnooks also supports disaster relief through the Red Cross, supports military veterans and their families through Folds of Honor, and supports dozens of other agencies and organizations that work hard to make our community better. Schnooks, the friendliest stores in town.
And welcome back to St. Mary's High School with Demetrius Johnson. I'm Kevin Pulley. It is the Schnooks High School Football Game of the Week on DJ CFTV. And DJ, just like that, Cardinal Ritter getting in the end zone. Here's the kick. And now the return for St. Mary's. Up the field and taken out of bounds on that return was Deshaun Fuller for St. Mary's.
Now, what I'm curious to see how St. Mary's respond. And it's going to be very important. You're talking about an asterisk position. This is an asterisk situation for me. Put an asterisk by this series, because it's very important that St. Mary's gets some type of momentum, gets some type of drive. Even if they don't score, they got to maintain the ball for a while and put a little pressure on them.
And talk about their offense at St. Mary's, DJ. Their quarterback, number 1, Cameron McCoy. He's had himself quite a season through the first 5 games. He's completed 77 of 145 passes, over 1,200 yards and 15 touchdown passes.
And one of the key players on the team is number 15, Timi Maksu. I mean, you're talking about a big-time player. He can go get that ball. He make plays happen. He is a big-time player.
Absolutely, and I know you talked to him this week as well. So first down and 10 as they do back to Dragons up, and quickly, boy, what a surge from the front line of the Ritter Lions.
Yes,
and,
sir.
Boy,
That was a big-time hit, baby.
Big time.
Woo, that's what I'm talking about.
As they tried to run the ball with Fuller, and Fuller's going to lose about 3 on that one, DJ.
That was a lot of good penetration by that big front up there. Cardinal Ritter has a big front. They can get off the ball, make plays. Linebackers are quick. They can flatten down the line of scrimmage and make plays. They are very good, very athletic. And one thing I like about them, they just cerebral. They make plays when they have to.
So second down now. Cardinal Ritter showing the blitz. And now we get a whistle. And it appears that it's going to be a delay a game against St. Mary's. Move it half the distance.
Well, you got to contribute that delay of game to Cardinal Ritter. What they're doing in fronts, they were moving their fronts. Linebackers, coming up as if they're going to blitz. They move out. Linemen are shifting around, so it's creating some uncertainties for St. Mary's. But you still just got to snap the ball. You don't get a chance if you don't snap the ball.
All right, here we go. Second down play, and this one on the run. Really nice reaction. That one shut down really quickly by Cardinal Ritter, and Jahani Thomas coming up to make the tackle, number 33.
Yeah, number 33. I mean, he read that. Jahani Thomas, he sees the play, flattens down like you ask your player to do. You ask your linebackers to flatten down. He flattened down the line of scrimmage, came with that pow, made a nice play.
And, DJ, we should say, Joe Moore, who normally plays that defensive end, is also Anthony Baker, number 52, picking up the slack. And, boy, Anthony Baker, that's quite a lot to do. He's been all-world this year.
No questions about it.
Here's the pitch to the outside. This one, not much running room as the run this time for the Dragons as Zion Gayfield on the run. Not much running room.
Yeah, let me tell you what, that's a difficult play to run. When you're playing against speed teams, when you want to go across that outside that edge, that's very difficult to go on that edge because you got players who can close that edge down really quick. And that edge means getting around the corner. Cardinal Ritter did a good job in smashing down and closing down that edge real quick, and that caused no yards on the play.
So the Dragons will be punting from the back of the end zone with Span. And this one is going to get to about the 32-yard line. That's where the Lions will have it. They'll put it in play. Once again, some excellent field position for Cardinal Ritter.
Yeah, and that's what you want. You want to play the field position game, particularly if you're Cardinal Ritter. I mean, they're very fast, very athletic, can score quick. Now, don't be surprised if they go to number 3, Luther Burton. I mean, you're talking about a big-time player making big-time plays. This kid is 6'1", 185 pounds, can fly like the wind, jump out of the gym like Michael Jordan. This guy is just so special. You got so many people here watching Luther Burton.
And he's just a sophomore. On first down, Hagan's going to set the screen up on the right side. Here we go again with Long. And he'll pick up some good yards before he's ridden out of bounds. And we're going to get some extracurriculars and a flag over there.
Yeah, they're going to get a penalty about going up top ahead. You can't do that. That's a good call. I like the call. It's like a slip screen. Slip him out, get it to him right there, and let him go upfield and make a nice play. The athletic ability, and the thing I like about what Coach Brandon Gregory is doing with Cardinal Ritter, he's letting his athletes make plays. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he is not forcing the play. Put it in the hands of the athletes and let them make plays.
And that they do. Boy, this one is going to move the ball inside the 15. So they'll move it to the 13 now. First down. And again, some excellent field position from the start here for the Lions of Cardinal Ritter.
And if you look at the St. Mary's defensive line, they're not really small. They got some beef, too.
Yeah, yes, they do.
That's some beef.
Yes, they do. So here's Higgins with time, throws for the end zone, and boy, that one just incomplete, trying to get that one to Atkins. Excellent coverage from St. Mary's.
Yeah, that's really good coverage. I like the coverage that time. The defensive back smashed down with him. It was like a little slant route in the end zone. He went and got down with him and knocked the ball out. That's what you want. Get tight coverage, get up there and make a play.
Hagan getting good protection that time, too, from his line, DJ. He had time to really survey it and look in the end zone.
But look at the big dogs up front. Those are some big young fellas up front. I mean, you got to let the little dog eat, big fellas.
And again, Anthony Baker, Baker never leaves the field. He's playing left tackle now, and of course he plays that inside tackle on the defensive spot, number 52 for Cardinal Ritter. And looks like the Dragons are offside.
And one thing about this, you cannot allow you don't have to help Cardinal Ritter. They good. You don't have to give them penalties 5 yards. They're good. You need to be disciplined.
Second down. They give it to Jackson up the middle, and let's get the signal. He's in. Touchdown.
Yeah, that was like taking candy from a baby, big fella. The big dogs up front. I mean, it's almost like Moses parting the sea, baby. You open it up and let the young little fella get in there and get inside.
So Bill Jackson gets the touchdown, and now on the 2-point, the Lions get it in there, and that'll make it now a 14-0 lead early on here in the first quarter with 5:23 to go here.
Well, I don't know. Did that play count? I don't know.
Yeah, it looks like is there
I don't know if that play counted or what.
Yeah, you're right.
Like might be
you're right. DJ still has 12 on the scoreboard.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to reset it. So that didn't count. Here we go.
That's
Higgins
a nice route. Nice
goes
route.
It and gets it.
Oh, that was nice. That was nice. I'm telling you, that was a nice route. That was an option route by J.T. Atkins. He comes off the ball, line of scrimmage. He goes like he's going to run a slant route, stops, reversed, back to the opposite side to the sideline. Quarterback does a great I mean, that was a Picasso, baby. That was like Picasso. That's my Picasso play. That was big time.
That was big time as they get the 2-point conversion in there. Makes it 14-0. We'll take a timeout here. This is the Snooks High School Football Game of the Week on DJ CFTV.
TJ Weiss, demonstrating the excellence of leadership, providing labor, materials, and excellence in craftsmanship. Our attention to detail and project completion in a timely manner has helped us grow to an exceptional rate. TJ Weiss.
Back here at St. Mary's High School as the Ritter Lions up 14-0. Ball is kicked off now, and St. Mary's to return it. This is Fuller. He's met quickly. Gets it across the 15 up to the 17, and that is where St. Mary's will put it in play.
St. Mary's got to get some type of drive going here, Kevin. I mean, you don't want to put this baby away quick because if they don't get anything this time and Cardinal Ritter is able to get the ball again, they can put this baby on. You can probably turn off the lights and blow out the candles. This game will be over quick because I'm telling you what, this Cardinal Ritter offense has the ability to score anytime and anywhere on the field.
Truly a high-powered offense. 1st and 10, St. Mary's from their own 17. Here's first down pass. That one's going to be incomplete as McCoy's pass to the left side, incomplete.
If I'm St. Mary's, what I'm trying to do, Kevin, you got to try to neutralize this Cardinal Ritter speed. How do you do that? I got to come with some draw plays, things like that, or I'm going to come with some screen plays to try to neutralize their speed because they getting up the field quick, not giving the quarterback a lot of time from St. Mary's. So what I'm going to do, I'll neutralize them, come up with some draws, and I'm going to do some little slip screens on them.
Yeah, they really are trying to get upfield. Second down now for McCoy and the Dragons. This is Fuller on the carry. Not much room to run.
I tell you, Fuller did a great job because the big fella, Anthony Baker, was coming up and put him on. Boy, he put a nice stop on him and cut it back in, made him miss. But Baker did exactly what he should have done. It's forced the run to go back inside to his pursuit. Good play, but boy, that was a nice move.
And he had all that pursuit and help on the inside. So it'll be 3rd and 8 now for the Dragons. St. Mary's, 4:32 to go, 14-0 is our score right now. McCoy to pass, here comes the pressure, and it's caught to his receiver, Fuller, and he's going to have a St. Mary's first down.
That was big. You got to give the quarterback credit. He does a great job in making sure he stays some patience, but creating more time, allowing his receiver to get open and throw it down the field for a first down. That was a huge play by St. Mary's.
He had to hang in there too, DJ, because he took a big hit after that throw.
Yeah, he did, but that was a nice play. Good focus.
McCoy to throw again. Down the field, and this one's incomplete. And we do have a flag down. Let's see what the call will be here. Flag is right at the 26-yard line. Looks like a personal foul. Well, offsetting penalties, personal fouls on both sides. So the penalties will offset. So penalties will offset. 3:52 to go. It'll be 2nd and 10 for St. Mary's. McCoy pitching to Fuller. Fuller working the left side. Fuller gets another first down for St. Mary's.
Now that's nice by Fuller. I mean, that's what you want to do. You want to be able to get the ball upfield, make a play, and run like that. That was a good job by Fuller. This is what you talking about St. Mary's needed. This is what the doctor ordered. You go to the doctor to get a prescription. This prescription is hold the ball. Don't give the ball back to Cardinal Ritter no time soon. That was a good run hidden around that corner. Outstanding execution that time by St. Mary's.
And they get it up to the 43-yard line, a first down. Again, DJ talked about it. They ran the left side. The Lions trying to get upfield up the middle. They just went away from it, DJ. There's McCoy. Pressure coming. Little short pass. Looked like he wanted to do kind of that slip screen you talked about, DJ, for a short gain.
Yeah, but that's what you got to do. You got to continue to try to get that ball down the field, make plays. I'm liking St. Mary's. I mean, they showing a little fight, you know, and sometimes we get a team to punch you at home quick. You can take the air out of you, but St. Mary's is showing some resiliency and fighting back. That's what I'm liking.
2nd down for St. Mary's. Cardinal Ritter showing man coverage on the outside now. McCoy, Fuller, right side, and Fuller will get about 5 on it.
Oh, man, that's good. You know what? It's okay sometimes to play smash mouth football because, you know, the spread offense, most people think the spread is just gone to just not physical play. But you can have a physical running game out of the spread offense. You just got your quarterback just not underneath the center. That's what St. Mary's is picking up right now and playing physical.
3rd and 4. McCoy, and this one incomplete. Didn't quite look at that one. It came out rather quick, and so to bring up 4th down for St. Mary's.
Hey, you know, I really thought McCoy had a running lane. When he rolled back, if I was McCoy, I'd have taken that down the side because his receiver could have turned around and blocked for him. That was the only guy there, and he could have got that first down. You don't have to always try to force it in there. Sometimes you got to just be, you know, just creative and just play with your instinct.
You surprised St. Mary's going for it here, DJ, 4th down?
No, they need to try to create some momentum.
So McCoy on 4th down, going long. And it is caught.
Did he catch? No, I think that was a. Did he catch that? Was that a flag? I can't see.
I think they're going to say
I
caught
have no idea.
Right at the 25. It's going to be inside the 30. Let's see. Or
we'll find out.
in our official tonight is the Reverend Brian Harris. He's our referee.
I thought it was like pass interference or something. Yeah, it was holding.
So they're going to call it a hold.
Yes.
First down. You're right. Always on it, DJ. You see it. You saw that one for sure.
Yeah, well, you know, you got to continue to put pressure on them downfield.
1st and 10 now at the 40 of Cardinal Ritter. There's Fuller. Fuller with a good move.
Oh, yeah, that's
and
nice.
Gets a first down for St. Mary's.
Deshaun Fuller showed some great feet and change of direction. The young fella got there to receive the person came up to hit Deshaun Fuller. He stopped, started on a dime, cranked it up again, started on a dime. Now it was a big-time run by Deshaun Fuller.
Fuller likes to run low to the ground.
Well, he put it in low gear that time, big fella.
1st and 10, St. Mary's. McCoy, quick handoff for a short gain. And a flag comes in late. We'll see what the call will be this time, as we had the 2 offsetting penalties last time. Looks like we get a face mask against
15
Cardinal
yard
Ritter. And that's the 15-yard variety.
Wow. I mean, they got 2 big penalties on the game, a holding penalty on this drive, and then this first mask penalty. That put St. Mary's right there in the good situation. Now, St. Mary's must take advantage of this opportunity.
1st and 10 from the 13 now for St. Mary's. Here they throw it on the slant and incomplete. They ran the fake there to Fuller in a quick slant.
Now, that was a good call. Now, I like that call. The receiver had the defensive back beat. He got the inside position. The ball was thrown behind him and was thrown low. Get that ball up. That's a nice reception, nice gain.
2nd down for St. Mary's. 1:13 to go, first quarter. And we get a whistle here. Now they're going to get everything reset. 1:13, 22 seconds on the play clock. McCoy goes for the end zone, and it is caught. Touchdown,
Yes,
St.
sir.
Mary's.
Yes, sir, baby. That was a big-time catch. That's what I'm talking about. Number 3, Kevin Coleman, makes an excellent play. But that was a great call. It was a real route. They came out in the slot position. The inside receiver goes and do it out and up, meaning goes toward like he's going out to the sideline and cut it up. Quarterback bent, drop that baby right down the dime. McCoy, great execution by St. Mary.
And we talked about Kevin Coleman at the start, and the kick is up and good from Robert Shipp. He makes it good. And so with a timeout on the field, St. Mary's cuts into that Cardinal Ritter lead. We'll take a break. This is the Schnooks High School Football Game of the Week on DJ CFTV.
Painters, Decorators, and Walls Foundation. In 1974, their legacy is the Painting and Decorating Foundation. Since then, PDF has represented all the St. Louis area union painting, wall covering, and dry taping contractors that are signatory to the collective bargaining agreement with Painters District Council Number 2. Painters, Decorators, and Walls Foundation.
And we're back here at St. Mary's High School. Demetrius Johnson and Kevin Pulley. And right now, St. Mary's DJ had an impressive drive cutting into the lead. They cut it to 14-7.
Man, that was essential drive for St. Mary's, because I'm telling you what, Cardinal Ritter, like they're about to run them out, but they made a nice play.
Kevin Coleman showing you that he is a tremendous receiver with that catch he made. as Cardinal Ritter will get it out to the 40. But, man, I tell you, he went up, as you said, DJ, climbed the ladder, made an outstanding catch.
You're talking about just a beautiful pass catch combination. That was beautiful. The execution was beautiful. Does an out and up come out in the slot? The slot man goes out like he's going to go to the sideline and takes it upfield. Quarterback has great time, and McCoy drops that baby in the dime. He goes up and get it. Big time, baby. Big time play.
So 1:02 to go, first quarter, and Cardinal Ritter will get their third possession. They've scored in their first two, and they have the touchdown lead right now. So Hagens to operate again. Hagen's going to keep this one, getting up the field, and he'll have a Cardinal Ritter first down.
That's nice play by Hagens. I mean, what I like about his decision-making is just incredibly good. He doesn't force anything. He saw that it was nothing downfield to throw to, so guess what he does? He drops the ball down and take off and get a nice big gain. That's great. Great execution by Hagen.
Mekhi Hagen, you talked about him in our last game when we did Cardinal Ritter. He was our player of the game, had a big one. Here's a nice run up the middle for another Cardinal Ritter first down. Again, Bill Jackson, big carry.
Well, I like Bill Jackson. You're talking about just a workhorse. The young fella, I mean, he's 5'8", 170 pounds. I mean, but he can get up there and pound it inside.
That run's going to be knocked out, though, DJ, as we get the holding call here against the Lions, and that's going to move the Lions back.
You know what? That's good. That's good for St. Mary's. You know, you just got to make sure that, you know, you keep your hands in when you're blocking. Sometimes you take your hands and you go around the defender. You can't do that.
So second down now. Hagen gets his receiver, Burden Jr., and he'll get a short gain out of it.
Great tackle by number 15, Tim Muxu. I've been looking for that matchup all day long. Tim Muxu, he played in our HBCU. He worked out in our HBCU combine. You talking about a young man. Every HBCU college was asking him to go one-on-one with the best receiver. That's a great matchup, Burden and Muxu. Boy, you can ask for a better matchup.
Third down now. Hagen under pressure. Hagen, a lot of pressure. Hagen's going to go down.
Wow. That was huge. That was
big
huge.
Hits and tackles coming up as Patrick Harris, number 21, with some help. You get a look at him.
Wow, that was great, man. At the end of the quarter, that's a big play for them.
Big play, and we also have a player down. So we'll come back here from St. Mary's. Right now, it's Cardinal Ritter by a touchdown. This is the Schnucks High School Football Game of the Week on DJ CFTV.
Crown Mart, your friendly community one-stop service station and convenience store. Short on time.
Hi, my name is Mike Davis. I'm the manager at OK Cars. We've been in business for over 30 years. No, we don't do any kind of background credit checks. It's a down payment, you drive, okay? We have 4 locations, and the main one is at 6741 Manchester. That's our office location, okay? If you've got a problem, you need help, you call me. My name is Mike Davis, and my phone number is 314-583-5405. That's my personal cell phone number. You need help, you need to buy a car, you contact me. I'll help you.
Back here at St. Mary's High School, end of the first quarter, just about set for the second quarter to start. Kevin Pulley, Demetrius Johnson, and DJ, your thoughts on that first quarter?
Well, I thought Cardinal Ritter came out like the champs they are. They came out throwing some heavy blows. I mean, they was punching real hard. They came out and they were throwing some blows. And I thought St. Mary's was going to fold the tent. But it showed me some resiliency. They showed that they're not afraid, and they're going to play as hard as they possibly can in this game. So I was really impressed with that. I was truly impressed with coming back, the resiliency of St. Mary's, because this Cardinal Ritter team is very good. And St. Mary's to respond the way they have and be able to stay in this game and make plays tells you a lot about, Coach Bethany, what he's doing and what he's done over here with the St. Mary's team.
And they are really, like you say, an athletic group, and they were looking forward to the challenge of playing Cardinal Ritter. So here is the Cardinal Ritter punt. Bird in the third, the punter, and this one will not be returned by St. Mary's. They get it inside the 30 to the 27-yard line, and that's where St. Mary's will have it. The Dragons will have it 1st and 10 there.
And I'm looking to see, will Coach Bethany still play as aggressive and go aggressively and try to create some type of continuity in terms of just being aggressive? Or do you stay conservative?
I think he's going to probably continue to attack, and I would expect to, like you said, to get right back in this game. 1st and 10 Dragons of St. Mary's. Second quarter action. McCoy surveying. They go to Fuller. And Fuller to get a short gain. Gets it across the 30.
Deshaun Fuller, he's a nice running back. You know what's impressing me about Deshaun Fuller is his ability to see. His vision is good. His ability to change direction with the ball, that's impressive to me with Deshaun Fuller.
2nd down, 6 for St. Mary's. McCoy throwing and incomplete. Has had some contact over there, DJ, on the right side. And incomplete pass. It'll be 3rd down now for St. Mary's.
Yeah, and you know what? St. Mary's, I still like the aggressive play. I like them still being aggressive, trying to get the ball downfield. That's impressive to me. You don't want to be playing like you're afraid, of a very good team. I mean, that's how you get better.
And I think going back to the St. Mary's score, that possession was really, you pointed out, very important that they did respond after getting down 2 touchdowns. McCoy, 3rd down. Here comes pressure. He's going to go long down the field and incomplete on this one. Trying to look for his receivers, 2 receivers on the side. That one's not able to be completed, so it'll be a punting situation for the Dragons.
Well, I tell you what, there was a running lane for the quarterback. Now, McCoy should have taken that running lane because he can easily get a 1st down. When he sprinted out and rolled to his right, he had an ability to go up and get a 1st down. You gotta be patient as a quarterback like that. You can't be impatient like that.
Okay, here is the punt coming from St. Mary's. And Cardinal Ritter with it. Good pursuit and a quick takedown just outside the 40 for Cardinal Ritter.
Yeah, that was a good takedown. I mean, you know what? We knew St. Mary's going to play hard. When I was talking to Coach Bethany, prior to the game, and he said, "Hey, man, we're going to play hard. We're not afraid, and whatever they want to try to do, let's go. Let's buckle up and go mano-a-mano." And they're going mano-a-mano right now.
They certainly are. 1st down and 10 for the Lions. 10:54 to go, 2nd quarter. And it is Cardinal Ritter by a touchdown.
Now, let's put an asterisk, Kevy, on this series right here, too, because you want to not allow Cardinal Ritter to get that momentum, get another touchdown.
1st down, up the middle, strong run, big gain with Jackson. Bill Jackson with a solid run, big gain up the middle.
Man, I like Bill Jackson, that young fella. He gets that ball. I mean, he's a straight-up workhorse. Give Big Jackson the ball and get out of the way. Give him the ball and get out of the way. That's how big time he is.
1st down from the 37 for Cardinal Ritter. Quick throw. This one is caught, and that's going to be another first down. Nice grab on the reception for Cardinal Ritter.
That was an excellent catch by Kevin Reed. Kevin Reed. Kayvon Reed does a great job going up high and snatching that baby out of the air. Big time catch.
Reed with the catch in the first down. Hagan's pressure coming. Throws for the end zone and incomplete.
Well, I like what St. Mary's is doing. They putting pressure on the quarterback because if you allow Hagan to stand back there in the pocket, he's going to pick you apart. Keep the pressure on him. Make it very difficult for him to be easy back in the back and throwing the ball.
And we've got a penalty flag down. Ineligible receiver down the field for Cardinal Ritter. That's going to back the Lions up. When a play takes that long and a lot of moving around, that can happen to those linemen, right, DJ?
Oh, no question about it, because, linemen in their head, you're taught to count 1,001, 1,002, 1,000, bam, and release. The quarterback ain't going to hold the ball 30 seconds. You got to get out of his hand.
There's a run up the middle, and this one will be for a gain of 4.
That play right there has been, to me, Kerry, the most effective play by Cardinal Ritter. This is buckle up your helmet and your gear and go mano-a-mano. I like mano-a-mano football, big man on big man.
Artrell Miller on the carry that time for the Lions of Cardinal Ritter. Hagan facing some pressure. Here it comes. And he's finally run out of bounds. Good pressure as St. Mary's getting some good push up front from the defensive line now.
They really are. The defensive line of St. Mary's is playing very good this half. They're putting pressure up front. That's what you want to do. When you have a quarterback like Hagan who can sit back there and just pick you apart, put pressure on him, get him out of his comfort zone, make him move. Although he's very athletic, he still can make plays on the move. But it's always more difficult to make a play, throwing the ball on the move rather than setting your feet straight in the pocket and throwing downfield.
Keontae McBroom and company bringing the pressure. Here's Hagan. Flag is down, and Hagan throwing long, and he's got his receiver there inside the 10, but a flag is down.
Well, if it goes against Cardinal Ritter, that's okay. Yeah, I'm going to tell you something. That was just beautiful to see Hagan move like that. I mean, the guy can move. He is just so spectacular of an athlete, and watching his movement, him making plays, and just the cerebral thinking and process, what he does with the ball, just creativity out there on the field. He's special.
Looked like it was an illegal shift, DJ, against Cardinal Ritter, so that's going to move him back. And again, this has got to be building momentum for St. Mary's right now.
Yeah, well, St. Mary's got to be feeling pretty good because it's continuing to put Cardinal Ritter back. And the thing about it, now Cardinal Ritter, if they don't get it on third down, they're going to go fourth down because they don't have a field goal kicker. Well, they have a field goal kicker, but it's not going to be
Bird
one
in the third.
Right.
Here comes pressure coming against Hagan. He gets the screen off, and this is going to be a pickup, and they're going to be, they got close to that first down. They're short, though.
Yeah. Oh, man. Oh, Bob, that was good. And you know what that called, Kevin? That's called just athleticism, making a play. And it's going to, I think it's another flag down. But I'm telling you what, that was just athleticism right there. Just making a play, man. Giving the ball to your athletes and make the athletes make plays. Give them the ball and
let them make plays.
There you go. Get out the way.
Get out the way.
Give them the ball.
It's a hold against Cardinal Ritter. Starting to get a lot of penalties here now, DJ. These flags are starting to come out quite a bit.
Yeah, and it's been against Cardinal Ritter, too, particularly when they're making the big plays. You got to stay disciplined and play within yourself. These guys know one another.
Mm-hmm.
So sometimes when you play these inter-school rivalries, they won't know one another, so the discipline goes out the game. So you got to calm them down and say, hold on, man. Hold on, guys. I know you know him. I know you're going to see him out somewhere. I need you to play and calm it down. So
we're going to get a timeout here. We'll take one as well. It's Cardinal Ritter by 7. This is the Snooks High School football game of the week on DJCF TV.
Styles Clothing since 1999. Styles Clothing Company has introduced innovative design and fashion to the marketing and promotional world. We specialize in screen printing, embroidery, and corporate promotional items. Small to Fortune 500 companies have sought the services of Styles Clothing Company, equipped with a remarkable staff. Styles Clothing Company is prepared to meet all of your apparel and promotional needs. Styles Clothing.
Hot 104.1 and Heartland Coca-Cola Bottling Company are proud to be a sponsor of the high school football game of the week, powered by Powerade.
And we're back here at St. Mary's High School. Kevin Pulley, Demetrius Johnson here, the Snooks High School football game of the week. And also, DJ, I want to say a big hello and thank you to our friends at Heartland Coca-Cola, Hot 104.1 and Powerade as we power up here. Big play coming up here for Cardinal Ritter. Hagan with time. Now here comes the pressure. And he'll throw down the field. This one's going to be caught. It will be a reception just outside the 10. They're going to be short of the first down.
Wow, that was pretty good. I didn't even see that reception. Did you see that reception? I did not see that reception. I did not see the reception. That was pretty good.
Check that. He got the first down. It'll be 1st and 10 for Cardinal Ritter. Jackson up the middle. Jackson to the house for the touchdown.
Wow. I'm telling you, you know what? I know I don't supposed to be saying this, but that's my favorite player. I'll tell you what, you talking about Jackson. Hey, you know, this young man, I mean, he's 5'8", 170 pounds, and I don't even think he's 5'8".
Up the middle, Jackson to the house for the touchdown.
That's big time, man.
Wow.
I mean, it's kind of like they spread it the ocean. You know, when the Moses put the one in
part of the sea.
Yeah, and boy, bam, what happened? He gets that 6 point. That's big time, man.
It's a huge hole.
But what I like about Cardinal Ritter, they came back and they responded. They had penalties, making mistakes, but they came back and made a nice play. I can appreciate that.
So Luther Burden the third on for the extra point. Something happens, don't get it down, and this one, they will not get the extra point. So the Lions don't get the extra point. They get the score, though, on an outstanding run by Bill Jackson up the middle, and they extend their lead 20-7. DJ, that was an impressive drive by Cardinal Ritter. They had a number of third down plays, and they were able to execute him.
What was impressive to me is this, how Cardinal Ritter, they're just so athletic, the things they can do with the ball. They got great speed, but then Hagan, the quarterback, is just the cog to make this thing work. His ability to continue to just emphasize, just do all kind of creative things with the ball and get out of real tight situations, throw the ball downfield, make good decisions. That's why Cardinal Ritter is so strong, is because their quarterback Hagan is so good at making good decisions.
Hagan making excellent decisions and working out well for them and the Lions as LB3 gets set to kick off. He is one of the few players where you might see him get in the end zone and then kick the extra point as well. This one's going to be a short kick, though, picked up by St. Mary's. Outside the 15. On the run now, on the carry. Still getting up the field with a good run was DeJuan Valley for St. Mary's.
That was a nice play by DeJuan Valley. I mean, one thing about St. Mary's, regardless of what we think the obstacles are, they're going to continue to fight through it. They're going to continue to fight through it. That's what I like.
Showing some of that St. Mary's Dragons team speed on the football field as well.
Yeah, they are, and you want to be able to transcend that over to everybody else on this team and not to quit. Hey, man, I'm glad to see in the booth we got a boy, my man. I'm going to try to interview him at halftime.
Well,
Dan Winsterer, man. The Painting Decorating Foundation, Ceiling Foundation. He's my man. I love that dude, man.
Oh, no question about it.
I love that guy, man. He is my man. I love that dude.
And we certainly want to thank the Painting and Decorating Foundation, too, for their support here at high school football. On first down, McCoy's pass is going to be incomplete.
Hey, you know what? But I'm going to say something, Kevin. The Painting and Decorating Foundation, right?
Mm-hmm.
Dan Winstra does a lot of stuff in the community with that organization. And I guarantee you, if he was not there, I don't know if they would be as entrenched in our community, particularly the African-American community, like they are. I mean, he makes a concerted effort to make sure that they are very involved in the community, and I'm telling you, just working with him, man, the years I've known him, man, I love the guy, man. He's just a good dude, man. Good guy.
Creating a lot of opportunities, and that's wonderful. Second down now, St. Mary's up the middle on the carry. Fuller with it. Gets a nice gain.
And this is what St. Mary's need to do. They need to kind of what you say like in basketball. Back in the day when they really didn't have a shot clock, in
right,
college.
They
stall. This is what I call a stall for St. Mary. They need to slow it down. How do you do that? You create a running game. If you create a running game, it really takes the air out of the ball because you're not passing the ball and giving it back to Cardinal Ritter no time soon.
And let's face it, Cardinal Ritter, DJ, is used to winning those games like that. Here's Fuller. And Fuller pile drives this way for some good yardage. Really took on a hit that time, too, from Dorian Stone of Cardinal Ritter, number 20.
Yeah, and what I'm liking the attitude. The attitude is, okay, we got to slow it down. St. Mary's has been very effective playing mano-a-mano football. Big man on big man, running the ball. It's when they want to try to throw the ball downfield because you got a lot of great athletes on Cardinal Ritter that's able to neutralize them. I'm going to play the mano-a-mano football, smash mouth football against them.
So Cardinal Ritter jumps here. Well, how nice is that on fourth down, and that's going to give them the first down, DJ.
Wow, I mean, that's what the doctor ordered, huh? You got sick and you needed some medicine. Got to be disciplined.
Didn't give them the hard count, though, right?
Right, but what you got to do is in your mind as a defender, when it's like fourth down and 3, there's going to be a hard count because they're almost on the 50-yard line.
First and 10 Dragons at the 43 of Cardinal Ritter. McCoy going to keep this. McCoy, he's got a first down and a lot more. Gets it across the 30 inside the 30-yard line.
Hey, what I like about McCoy, his ability, you saw how he was able to see the vision. He came up there, he got through the hole, he stopped on a dime and redirected his ability to go upfield. That was a big-time run by McCoy. I like that run.
And you called it a couple other plays. You said you thought he should have put it down and gone. He did that time.
Yeah, and you got to do that because you want to try to maintain the ball.
First and 10, St. Mary's on the move. At the 27 of Cardinal Ritter. Fuller, oh boy, not much running room at all. Excellent response from the front, defensive front of Cardinal Ritter. So they came up to make that play.
Yeah, and I was talking to my man Dan. He gave me a note saying that when a quarterback tips his foot a certain way, the ball is going that way. Kind of like he gave a tip. Thanks, Dan. Dan, I'll tell you, the painting, decorating, ceiling foundation guy, he knows it all.
He knows it
Football,
all.
basketball, and tips.
Tips, all right.
Yeah.
So we're going to watch McCoy's foot here.
Yeah, let's watch his foot. That's the interesting key. Because if we can see the key, I wonder could other teams see the key.
Second down now. Loss of 1 on the last play. McCoy is going to throw long for the end, and it's caught for a touchdown. Sensational play. Another big catch to Kevin Coleman, his second touchdown.
Big-time players make big-time plays in big-time games. Kevin Coleman, that was a big-time play. That was a beautifully thrown ball by McCoy. He sat in the pockets, a lot of poise, let the receiver come open, man, throw that baby down there, and guess what? The young fella, the sophomore Kevin Coleman, he go up and bring it down. Take it to the bank, cash it in, baby. Big-time play.
We talked about Kevin Coleman and his abilities. DJ, over 700 yards receiving coming into tonight's game and 12 touchdowns, and he gets it done right there. Here's the extra point. Hits the crossbar and is no good from Robert Shipp.
Well, when you playing against a team like this, big plays is going to happen. Your star players got to be stars. You can't be a star player against mediocre talent. You got to be a star when it's time to step up to the game. Muhammad Ali used to always say, hey, you want to be the best, beat the best. That's what you have to do when you're in this situation. I like what I just saw. The St. Mary's team got a lot of resilience to them They fight back. They don't give up. They play hard. You got to appreciate that. You really do.
And that was a sensational catch by Kevin Coleman. But, also, DJ, the throw that was made on the play by McCoy. McCoy put it right where he had to get the reception. So 6:35 to go. And once again, it's a touchdown lead for Cardinal Ritter as St. Mary's battles back, cuts into the lead. Here's the kick. It's going to go out of bounds. And so Cardinal Ritter will put it in play. And when you look at the clock, DJ, 6:35, Cardinal Ritter's used to blowing everybody out by this time of the game. So you made an excellent point about you slow the pace down. If you're St. Mary's, you get to the half and you're only down by a touchdown or maybe even tied, you got to feel pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm St. Mary's, I'm feeling pretty good right now, because Cardinal Ritter's defending champions. And what happens when the defending champions, you got to be able to step your game up because you got a little swag. I was watching the Blues the other day. I was at the game. They play with a little more swag again. When you're a champ, you play with swag.
No question about it with that cup. Here's Higgins throwing. He's got his man. He's got his receiver. He's got a first down as he made a nice pass on the right side to Kevion Long over there. Kevion Long, excuse me.
What I like what Kevion Long does, I like to play. That was really a good setup play. They let to clear that area out. They bring Kevion along inside the linebackers, throw it to him a very, very safe pass. Good play.
Higgins working quick up the middle. Jackson. Wow, Jackson met by the strength, and the ball comes loose.
Oh, man.
I think the whistle had blown.
Yeah, wow. Yeah, I mean, it blew right when the guy hit him. It was, oh, my goodness. It's like milliseconds that whistle blown. Wow.
Came out pretty quick. Whistle blows. It's going to stay with Cardinal Ritter. It'll be second down. Second down from the 48-yard line.
Well, now this is huge right here, because if you can make a play here and make it third and long, that's good. This is good because I tell you what, Hagan is just so good of a leader in that quarterback position.
Makai Hagan with time. Here comes the blitz and the rush. The rush is coming. Hagan rolling out, and a flag is down, and he goes out of bounds.
And you know what? They're going to give that a holding. It's going to be a holding on Cardinal Ritter. But now I'm going to attribute that to the quarterback. Now, the quarterback's got to be decisive on that. I mean, he's very elusive. You cannot tackle him. But when he breaks that pocket, he's going to have to go immediately or he's going to throw the ball. He kept dancing around, and those linemen, you're just going to have so much time in your head
to hold
that you're going to right.
Block, I should say.
And that's what they was doing, and they was blocking, and the guy, he saw his quarterback, he grabbed the guy. So I'm going to get out to Hagan. I'm not going to give it to the offensive lineman.
And like you said before, you either can get called for the hold or you can be an ineligible lineman.
Exactly,
down the
because, in their mind, coaches say 1,001, 1,002, and then let go.
19 for Cardinal Ritter. They come back up the field. Luther Burden III getting some good yardage out of it.
He is so special, man. You're talking about, folks, I'm telling you, you better always get your cameras out, take pictures of this young man. This is going to be probably, to me, the most unbelievable athlete that ever come out of St. Louis. DJ, and that's hard to say, Kev. I know it is, but I'm telling you, this kid is special. He's a sophomore. He's like 14 years old. The things he can do, how he runs and jump. This Luther Burden, folks, I am telling you, he's going to be the best athlete that ever come out of St. Louis.
How do you do that in just the 10th grade, DJ?
Just God bless. Just a blessing.
Here's a pass. Left side. That's a first down. Big time catch over there as Cardinal Ritter and Hagan, they answer again whenever he seems to need the big throw, he can get it. And this time he got it to Amarius Edwards, and he gets the first down.
Great play calling by Cardinal Ritter to let him clear out and then put Amarius Edwards coming underneath the drag route, throw it to him, he gets upfield, got great ability and great explosion. First down, that was a nice play.
The Lions needed that one. Quick throw. And nice game for Cardinal Ritter on that one. Hagan seems like he's trying to get back in that rhythm now.
Yeah, what's happening, Cardinal Ritter, is what they're doing now, folks. Cardinal Ritter saying, okay, I'll tell you what. We're going to let our athletes make plays. We're going to out-athlete you. That's what they said. We're going to throw it and let's see who got the best athletes. Can your guys stop my guys? Can your receivers on one-on-one, can you tackle our guys? That's just good coaching. You know, it don't take a rocket scientist when you have great players. And so what he's saying, okay, we're going to let you be, okay, I tell you what, we're going to let our players outplay your players. Let's go. And that's what's happening. Putting one-on-one in space, that's very difficult to tackle a very athletic person one-on-one in space.
And there's a flag against St. Mary's is going to tack on some more yards. And talk about the play calling here, DJ, of Brandon Gregory. He's mixing it up, and then he's getting these passes off, and then he's hit you with Jackson up the middle.
What Brandon Gregory, Coach Gregory, is doing is making it very difficult to get a rhythm of his play calling.
There it is, Jackson up the middle, and he gets a big game. And it seems like he knows just when to give it to him, and the hole is there for Jackson.
Well, what's happening in the running game is making it very difficult for those linebackers to shoot up there, because when you drag those receivers underneath and you're throwing the ball to the receivers, the linebackers got to be conscientious of that. Now you can come back, bam, give it to your running back, pow, he gets up there and make a play.
Is it safe to say that he's using the pass to set up the run here?
I think it's safe to say he's been very creative and throwing me off and everybody else. Nobody can't get no rhythm to how his play calling this tonight.
All right, 2nd and 4 from the 9. Here's a give. Hagan. And Hagan's going to be taken down. Good play there from St. Mary's as the linebacker came over to make that stop. That was the linebacker, Darius Harris, number 50 for St. Mary's, getting some help as well.
Yeah, that was a good play by the secondary. That was a coverage sack that time, because the secondary did a very good job being disciplined, staying in their passing lanes. Force the quarterback to put the ball down and try to get upfield. Linebacker come off, make a play. That's what you need to do.
3rd and 5, definitely 2-down territory. This is Artrell Miller. He's going to be shut down. And we do get a flag in her.
Yeah, but the ball came out, too.
The ball came out as well, too, as the officials will sort this one out. Good play up front from Kobe McClendon from St. Mary's. Defensive response was excellent on that one, DJ.
Yeah, I mean, it really was. I mean, they came up, but it was a fumble. I don't know if they called it down prior or not, but that was good penetration up front. And you want to get something going, you got to get underneath those pads and, bam, make plays. It starts up front with the big dogs.
Yes, it does. You know, our referee tonight is the Reverend Brian Harris.
I think it was a fumble. They gave it to him.
They're going to say, yeah, you're right. They didn't call it dead yet. It's the St. Mary's football. So St. Mary's will have it with just under 3 minutes to go, 2:59 to go, DJ. And if they could get in before the end of the half, they'd have to certainly be feeling pretty good.
Yeah, that would be huge. But if St. Mary's can get in before halftime, get the ball back. And if they can't, they got 2 minutes and 59 seconds to go. Guess what? I'm going to use that whole 2 minutes and 59 seconds so I can make sure that Cardinal Ritter does not get the ball again this half.
You're not going to let them get it back.
Right. I'm a run the ball, and you know how you do it? Run the ball. If you want to pass it, do safe passes. Running back, just slide him out the backfield, dump it to him. Tight end, just little hook routes, bam, dump it to him. Your short passes can become, guess what? A running play for you.
1st and 10 from the 10 for St. Mary's. McCoy will pass. Gets it off, and boy, that was kind of dangerous there, DJ. Looked like it might have even been tipped by a hand.
You know what? It was a great call. If that play was executed better, St. Mary's had nothing but a lot of green space in front of them, would have made a nice pickup. That was a great call. Good defensive play by Cardinal Ritter. Does exactly what a coach tells you to do. put your hands in the air, knock the ball down if you can't get to the quarterback. Did a great job doing that.
But it did just the opposite of what you said. It only took 5 seconds off the clock.
So they got to make a play. You got to get the ball to the running back this time.
They do a fumble. The ball comes loose, and let's see who has it. St. Mary's retains the possession, but they're going to lose yardage on this one.
And the problem that you're going to have is this. On the first play, St. Mary's got the ball tipped. It was a good setup on the screen. Now a bad handoff. Guess what? I don't know if St. Mary's got a great punter. So if they don't have a great punter, you're going to give Cardinal Ritter great possession, great field possession, and that's going to be very difficult because you're Cardinal Ritter, you got Hagan, and guess who you have? You got Luther Burden. Kevy, give Luther Burden the ball and do what?
You can take it to the house.
There you go.
Dangerous.
That's what he's going to do.
Dangerous.
I'm telling you, man. So, wow. It's going to be interesting to see what happened on this play here, this play call.
So it's 3rd and 15 from the 5. We'll take a break with this timeout. It is the Schnooks High School Football Game of the Week on DJCF TV.
Painters, Decorators, and Walls Foundation. In 1974, their legacy is the Painting and Decorating Foundation. Since then, PDF has represented all the St. Louis area union painting, wall covering, and dry taping contractors that are signatory to the collective bargaining agreement with Painters District Council Number 2. Painters, Decorators, and Walls Foundation. TJ Weiss, demonstrating the excellence of leadership, providing labor, materials, and excellence in craftsmanship. Our attention to detail and project completion in a timely manner has helped us grow to an exceptional rate. TJ Weiss.
We're back at St. Mary's High School. Kevin Pulley, Demetrius Johnson. It is the Schnooks High School Football Game of the Week. And DJ, this one is really kind of changed here. You know, St. Mary's had the football. They were on their own 10, 2:59 to go. Now they're facing a very long 3rd down and 15 with 2 minutes, just over 2 minutes. And they could do what you said you didn't want them to do, is give it right back to the Ritter Lions.
Yeah, with a lot of time on the clock. And this incomplete pass, it can be, oh my goodness.
Here's McCoy rolling from his end zone, makes a pass, and it's got his man. Good reception as he got it out there to his receiver and picks up some yardage to Chase Hendricks.
Well, now my question for you, Kev. Now it's about 4th down and about 2. Do you go or do you punt it?
I think you punt it out of there.
Yeah, but if you don't have a great punter.
Yeah, I think you got to punt that one out of there and try to, if you can get into this halftime just down by a score. So I think.
And if you look at it, you got very good punt return guys for Cardinal Ritter.
Karan Spann is set to punt it for St. Mary's. He's standing at about his own 7. Oh, my goodness. He's going to keep it and fake it. Here's Karan with the ball, and he's going to be short. What a call there. Karan Spann.
Well, you
but
know
Cardinal
what,
Ritter's going to get it on the 15.
Okay, all right. I don't mind.
You don't mind that?
Going for it. I didn't like that call. I really didn't like that call because you bag your punter 10, 15 yards back and then ask him to get 3 yards. You know what I'm saying? So you put him already in the negative. You put him in a negative 13 yards and say get a 1st down. That, to me, was not a very, very good call.
So now Cardinal Ritter's in business. 1st and 10. Throwing, and he's got Luther Burden. And he's going to get it down to the 1-yard line.
That Luther Burden. I mean, he's special, man. You cannot give Luther Burden that kind of opportunity. But I didn't like that fake punt. Go back to the fake punt. You didn't have to do a fake punt. If you're going to go for it, just get underneath the center. You know what I'm saying?
So that's tough. Now Cardinal Ritter is right on the doorstep here. 1st and goal from the 2. I think I said Burden. That was actually Reed on that reception, DJ. Here's McCoy. Gives it. Throws it. Got it.
Man, that's easy.
Touchdown.
That's like
Cardinal
taking candy
Ritter.
from a baby.
Touchdown Lions. 2 yards.
2-yard touchdown pass. They got that to Reed. Kevion Reed once again with the touchdown reception. And so Cardinal Ritter extends the lead now to 26-13 with an extra point on the way. Or check it now, they're going to go for 2. This is, nice throw, and it's incomplete, though, as they were trying a good fake. Boy, I tell you, Hagan's doing a great job with his fakes tonight.
And you look at Luther Burden. This kid is only a sophomore, man. He is so big time. It's amazing how good this young man is. I mean, his dad was one of the best shooters I ever witnessed at St. Louis University. Mm-hmm. Luther Burton Sr., I mean, he could shoot the lights off. So athletic, work ethic was off the charts. And you can see his son has this same type of work ethic, man. And when you see that, it's just you got to marvel about a kid who's really good.
No question. So Cardinal Ritter will kick it off. And if you're St. Mary's, though, I just kind of wonder, we're in a good position to maybe go in the locker room down by a touchdown.
Yeah, you had a great opportunity. I just thought two things happened. The first play on the screen, when it got tipped, that put him in a very difficult position. But on that fake punt, you may as well have gotten underneath the center and let's go for it. You know, I didn't like that call.
So here's the Cardinal Ritter kick. And this one will go in the end zone, and it will come out to the 20. And St. Mary's will have it with 1:36 to go.
Now, if I'm St. Mary's, I'm just going to try to run this clock out.
Right.
I mean, you got to get out of here because you cannot afford to have a turnover and get a ball back to Cardinal Ritter, because if you get it back to Cardinal Ritter and they score again with 1:36 seconds to go, this baby going to be over.
And you have to face it, most of the time this season, Cardinal Ritter's been up more than 2 scores, and that's where St. Mary's is right now. So, like you say, if you can get out of this half at this point, you can regroup and reset for the second half.
But you got to give Coach Corey Bethany credit for St. Mary's.
He's going for it.
Man, they play hard.
So they go to Fuller. Fuller will run the left side, and he will be very close to the first down. In fact, he will have the first down.
He's a nice little player, Deshaun Fuller.
He is.
Fuller, the thing I like about Deshaun Fuller is his ability to change direction. Did you see how he came to the line of scrimmage, saw it was nothing there, he bounced that baby on the sideline and going upfield. That's good change of direction and great feet. I love his ability to move like that.
First down, St. Mary's. McCoy to pass. Pressure coming, and McCoy will be sacked.
Wow. Now, if I'm Cardinal Ritter, if I got some timeouts, I'm calling one. You know, I'm calling one. If I got timeout, I'm going to call it. I don't know if they have any timeouts.
Chris Croft on the sack, also getting some help up front with Jalon Holmes. A lot of pressure. 7-yard loss on the sack. We're under a minute to go here now in the second quarter. So McCoy will reset here. McCoy to throw again. Throws it down the field. This one's going to be incomplete. The problem with that, DJ, like you said before, is it stops the clock.
Again.
So
it stops the clock again.
And we're at 39 seconds, and we have a 3rd and long situation here for St. Mary's.
And if Cardinal Ritter gets the ball back, they're going to throw it down the field to guess who? Luther Burden. I don't know. I was going to try to get out of this half. I mean, because you're playing a very competitive game. And just down, 2 scores, you're still in this game.
Well, with 39 seconds, you have the ability to run it, to just run it out. You can run this clock down. You don't have to.
Well, hopefully they can do that. I hope they don't pass it.
McCoy is going to throw it. Throws it over the middle, and he's got his man. And he's going to be just short of the first down. As again, is another nice reception to his receiver, Hendricks, with the catch. Now it will be.
That's why I'm not a coach. I mean, I tried that one and it didn't work. So I'm telling you, you just got to be able to have a good feel for the game, what's going on, and who's doing what. That's what you need to do.
So we get a timeout. So it'll be fourth down coming up. Or check it, it's going to be third down. 15 seconds to go. So St. Mary's can run this out, DJ, and get into the locker room and get ready for the halftime and the third quarter coming up.
Yeah, I mean, particularly it's third down. I mean, I'll get the ball. I'll tell my quarterback to hold the ball and just run it on out. I mean, it's chances on you doing something special this time of the game. The odds are against you. You got to give St. Mary's credit. I thought it was
down.
fourth.
I thought it was fourth. It is fourth down now. The scoreboard is right. Fourth and two.
But my question, so why are they going for it now? You think they're – I have no idea what's happening.
Fourth down. We've got 15 seconds to go here in the second quarter, and it is a 4th and 2 for St. Mary's.
Okay, let's say if St. Mary's doesn't get it, Cardinal Ritter can get the ball back.
With 15 seconds?
Yeah. Because they're not going to run a play for 15 seconds. Oh, the clock was running. There you go.
So they're going to hand it off. Little reverse, little flea flicker. Oh, my goodness, the ball is fumbled. It appears that it's been picked. Now Fuller has it for St. Mary's. Here's Fuller on the carry, still on his feet, finally taken down. That was a different play there, Mr. Johnson.
I have no idea what I just saw, my friend. No idea.
All right, so we're at the half. It is Cardinal Ritter leading it over St. Mary's. This is the Schnooks High School football game of the week here on DJCF TV. Halftime is coming up.
Hi, my name is Mike Davis. I'm the manager at Joe K Cars. We've been in business for over 30 years. No, we don't do any kind of background credit checks. It's a down payment, you drive, okay? We have 4 locations, and the main one is at 6741 Manchester. That's our office location, okay? If you've got a problem, you need help, you call me. My name is Mike Davis, and my phone number is 314-583-5405. That's my personal cell phone number. You need help, you need to buy a car, you contact me. I'll help you.
TJ Weiss demonstrated the excellence of leadership, providing labor, materials, and the excellence in craftsmanship. Our attention to detail and project completion in a timely manner has helped us grow to an exceptional rate. TJ Weiss. Painters, Decorators, and Walls Foundation. In 1974, their legacy is the Painting and Decorating Foundation. Since then, PDF has represented all the St. Louis area union painting, wall covering, and dry taping contractors that are signatory to the collective bargaining agreement with Painters District Council Number 2. Painters, Decorators, and Walls Foundation. Crown Mart, your friendly community one-stop service station and convenience store. Short on time? Look no further. Crown Mart has you covered. Stop by and see us today. Crown Mart. Styles Clothing. Since 1999, Styles Clothing Company has introduced innovative design and fashion to the marketing and promotional world. We specialize in screen printing, embroidery, and corporate promotional items. Small to Fortune 500 companies have sought the services of Styles Clothing Company, equipped with a remarkable staff. Styles Clothing Company is prepared to meet all of your apparel and promotional needs. Styles Clothing.
Hot 104.1 and Heartland Coca-Cola Bottling Company are proud to be a sponsor of the high school football game of the week, powered by Powerade.
Schnooks, the friendliest stores in town. Our stores strive to be important community hubs with meaningful connections to customers and neighborhood events and activities. Our company and our teammates generously donate to the United Way each year, with all funds staying within local communities to help hundreds of nonprofits. Snooks also supports disaster relief through the Red Cross, supports military veterans and their families through Folds of Honor, and supports dozens of other agencies and organizations that work hard to make our community better. Snooks, the friendliest stores in town.
We're at halftime here at St. Mary's High School, and St. Mary's playing Cardinal Ritter 26-13. Cardinal Ritter is winning the game. I'm at halftime with my good friend Dan Winstra. He is with the Painting, Ceiling, Decorating Foundation. I always mess up.
I don't know.
What is it?
The Painting and Decorating Foundation.
Oh, my God.
And then the Wall and Ceiling Contractors Association. There's two separate.
But why I always get the same thing?
Well, you know.
I always call it the same.
Well, you know,
because
your memory, you got hit too many times.
That
happens.
Does it have anything?
Well,
does it have anything to do when I play football? You think?
Well, you know, it's kind of reminiscing here, watching this game here. Back to your days at Mizzou, especially on that touchdown pass that kid threw to the corner.
So you're saying me get beat?
Yeah, right. That's what I was trying to say.
And so I used to get beat all the time. You said at Mizzou?
Well, sometimes.
Yeah,
every once in a while. But
yeah.
You know what? There's a kid on this Cardinal Ritter team. I don't know if you've seen him yet. Luther Burden, pretty good ball player.
Oh no, I have not seen him.
You haven't seen him? Yeah,
no, I haven't.
He's big time. Now his dad was a heck of a shooter at St. Louis.
Was a great shooter.
He could fill it up.
All right, so tell everybody, what is the Painting, Ceiling?
No. The Painting and Decorating
Foundation.
It's an association of contractors that are engaged in the painting and interior finish end of the construction industry. So our contractors do all the decorative painting. They do everything from decorative painting to bridge work, and then we have contractors that do drywall work and also do ceilings and the interior finish. And also the curtain walls of the exterior of a lot of buildings. As you know, we have some really great guys out there who have been able to work with you and your foundation to enhance the lives of a lot of young men and women. And I think that's where, personally, I get great satisfaction when I see someone get a job and just blossom into a new person. And it's so neat. As you know, you've seen it so many times.
How did you get involved in the painting, ceiling?
Well, we have the Painting and Decorating Foundation.
What is it? Painting, ceiling,
Painting and Decorating Foundation. Well, and then there's the Wall and Ceiling Contractors Association. Painting and Decorating.
Okay. Oh, okay. It makes sense because when I paint, I'm decorating.
Right.
Okay,
right.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Well, some people say.
Painting, decorating. Okay.
You asked how did I get involved?
Yes.
Well, my father was a contractor, and so I knew the business, but. Also, when I got out of college, I worked in radio in sports, and so I had a communications background. So at that time, their director was leaving, and I was asked if I would be interested in interviewing for the job. And that was 22 years ago, and I'm somehow still there. So,
well, Dan, one thing I can say about you is that you have really made a commitment of giving back to the community. And the thing that I can appreciate, you particularly going to the African-American community and want to make a difference. There are people who say they want to do that, but you are actually doing it. Why is that so important to you?
It's the right thing to do. I mean, it's that simple. It's the right thing to do. I'm the type of person, I think everyone's equal. And when you have tiers of people say, well, this is so-and-so. Oh, they're so great. You've met some wonderful people, as have I. I talked to our good friend today. That was Brian Jordan. I wished him good luck down there, and he asked how you were doing. I said you were doing fine, and not getting in trouble, and he was pleased to hear that. I asked him if he was coming to town for the series, but everything's cool. Everything's cool. But you got to get back. As you have done, your mother taught you that you have to get back to the community when you were a professional athlete. You came back and you started the foundation. It's no different with myself. I have been blessed. I've been lucky. Our family's been, we're taught hard work. My dad was one of 11.
If anyone want to get involved in your organization or want to become a painter or a ceiling, drywall.
All they have to do
decorator?
is they go to
What
our
do they need to
website, stlouispdf.org, and just fill out a form, and then we submit their names to contractors on a list. And we're always looking for people who want to work.
No doubt about it.
Who really want to put the effort in.
And
there's an opportunity out there.
You know what, Dan? And I could say that is so true, because you and I, we go out here and you ask me all the time, can I find young men and women to get in this industry? You're just a different guy, man, and I'm thankful to have you as my friend.
Well, I
mean, you're truly a great friend of mine.
And I wouldn't have the haircut that I have today if I hadn't met you. Big Mike takes care of me down at Grand Center Barber.
Right here, man?
I mean,
I don't know about this guy here, man.
I have no idea. I love Big Mike. And you know what the coolest thing was when he cut my little great nephew's hair,
right.
Jeremiah. I thought Jeremiah was going to kick him right where it didn't. Oh, it was sad. It was sad. But Big Mike, he prevailed over it.
I know that's right. But that old man.
Brother,
thank you for your friendship.
Thank you. I love
it. My man.
Love you, man.
I love this dude, man.
We're having a good time.
You talk about a guy I love. This is a guy I love.
You know, everyone, just remember, give back if you can.
No doubt about it. It's my man Dan Winstra. He's with the Painting, Ceiling.
Now, Painting and Decorating Foundation and the Wall and Ceiling Contractors Association in St. Louis.
Again.
stlouispdf.org on the web.
I'm sick of it.
That's
I'm
right.
sick of it.
Yeah, I know.
So when I'm on the radio on Sundays, I always screw it up.
Oh, every time. And I hear it every Sunday.
All right. We'll be right back. We come with the president.
Nice.
My man.
Mike?
Mike who?
Mike England.
Mike England?
Wonderful guy.
Mike England, president of St. Mary's. And
good,
talk about
good dude.
The great work that he's doing over here.
He's doing a great job in this neighborhood.
All right, Dan. Thank you.
Thank you.
We'll be right back.
Bye now.
Schnucks, the friendliest stores in town. Our stores strive to be important community hubs with meaningful connections to customers and neighborhood events and activities. Our company and our teammates generously donate to the United Way each year, with all funds staying within local communities to help hundreds of nonprofits. Schnucks also supports disaster relief through the Red Cross, supports military veterans and their families through Folds of Honor, and supports dozens of other agencies and organizations that work hard to make our community better. Schnucks, the friendliest stores in town. TJ Weiss, demonstrating the excellence of leadership, providing labor, materials, and excellence in craftsmanship. Our attention to detail and project completion in a timely manner has helped us grow to an exceptional rate. TJ Weiss. Painters, Decorators, and Walls Foundation. In 1974, their legacy is the Painting and Decorating Foundation. Since then, PDF has represented all the St. Louis area union painting, wall covering, and dry taping contractors that are signatory to the collective bargaining agreement with Painters District Council Number 2. Painters, Decorators, and Walls Foundation.
We're at halftime at St. Mary's High School, and happy to have here the president of St. Mary's High School, Mike England. Mike, how you doing, man?
Good, DJ. Good to see you, man.
Hey, man, you guys have done a fantastic job over here, man.
It's been fun.
Wow.
It's been fun. Just trying to continue to build up this school, and in the process also build up our neighborhood and build up Dutchtown, and hopefully work to change the narrative of the city a little bit.
Talk about the commitment that you have made to just bring this whole community to another level. Talk about that commitment.
Well, I think a lot of this, DJ, starts, I think you know this, a lot of this starts with quality. And you need to present the people in your neighborhood, specifically the young people, with quality education, quality opportunities, and hope, and opportunities to do things that maybe they wouldn't get to do. And so every time that we do something, when we built this field, we share it with entities in the neighborhood. When we make improvements in anything that we do in the facility, it's all about what can we do to share it with the people in the neighborhood to give them more opportunities and more things that they can be a part of.
The facility here is unbelievable, man. It's a brand new press box that we're in today.
Yeah, how about that?
The field is beautiful. How have you been able to galvanize this community to get behind you and support you?
Well, we weren't in a great place maybe 7 years ago. I mean, we needed to do that. And I think what everybody kind of has rallied around is that St. Mary's truly is the anchor in this neighborhood. And what I've always said, we've got a beautiful 27-acre campus, and we got to work on that and make it as good as we can. But we also can't just worry about this campus, because if everything around us falls apart, nobody's going to come to the school. And so what we've got to do is we've got to not just make our campus better, we've got to make our neighborhood better. We've got to make the city of St. Louis better.
So what do we need to do? How can people get involved with what you're doing over here, Mike?
Well, I think part of what people could do is, we really need to continue to raise resources so that we can give opportunities to young people that live in this neighborhood to attend St. Mary's. The median income here in the Dutchtown neighborhood is $35,000.
Wow.
60% of our kids right now are coming from South City and North City, which is really good. Wow. But it really is hard for me because I got to raise all of that money. I mean, we're putting out about $2 million a year in financial aid to support these kids. So that's one way that we can do it. Another thing, DJ, that I don't know if you know about, but we started this a couple years ago. We are a big part of what's called the St. Joseph Housing Initiative. Mm-hmm. So what we're doing now is we're buying houses around St. Mary's, we're renovating them to the highest level possible, and then selling them to low and moderate income families, allowing them to be homeowners for the first time in their life.
Wow, Mike, if anybody want to get in contact with you and get involved, how can they do that?
Call me direct, 314-481-8400 at St. Mary's, and I would love to meet you for coffee or meet you for lunch or bring you out to the school and show you what we're doing and let you into the vision. We're not done yet, DJ. We got a lot more that I got to want to try to do because, again, we really need that. What the city needs is the city needs opportunity, and I really believe that that's what St. Mary's can provide.
Mike England, I want to say thank you very much, man, for the great work you've done over here, and thanks for allowing us to be here, man.
Oh, always good to have you here.
I'm a big fan of yours, my friend.
Thanks,
That's my man, Mike England, the president of St. Mary's High School. We'll be right back with the second half.
Crown Mart, your friendly community one-stop service station and convenience store. Short on time? Look no further. Crown Mart has you covered. Stop by and see us today. Crown Mart.
Hi, my name is Mike Davis. I'm the manager at Joe K Cars. We've been in business for over 30 years. No, we don't do any kind of background credit checks. It's down payment, you drive, okay? We have 4 locations, and the main one is at 6741 Manchester. That's our office location, okay? If you've got a problem, you need help, you call me. My name is Mike Davis, and my phone number is 314-583-5405. That's my personal cell phone number. You need help, you need to buy a car, you contact me. I'll help you.
Crown Mart, your friendly community one-stop service station and convenience store. Short on time? Look no further. Crown Mart has you covered. Stop by and see us today. Crown Mart. Styles Clothing since 1999. Styles Clothing Company has introduced innovative design and fashion to the marketing and promotional world. We specialize in screen printing, embroidery, and corporate promotional items. Small to Fortune 500 companies have sought the services of Styles Clothing Company, equipped with a remarkable staff. Styles Clothing Company is prepared to meet all of your apparel and promotional needs. Styles Clothing.
Hot 104.1 and Heartland Coca-Cola Bottling Company are proud to be a sponsor of the High School Football Game of the Week, powered by Powerade.
And welcome back to St. Mary's High School as we're ready to start here the third quarter, coming back from our halftime. And this is Fuller on the return for St. Mary's, getting some blocks. He's still on his feet. Here is Fuller up the field. Fuller to the 30. He's going to get inside to the 20. He's going to go in for the touchdown.
Woo! My goodness. Yes, sir, baby. Yes, sir. That's exactly what needed to happen. St. Mary's did a great job. They come good blocking.
Some blocks.
Fuller gets it and get down here. Look at this. Oh, my goodness. Take it to the house, young fella. Take it to the bank, catching in 6 points. That's what I'm talking about.
Fuller on the return, and what a wall that was set up, DJ. You saw nothing but green jerseys running down the field with him.
You can ask for a better opportunity to start a game and say, hey, we need a touchdown. Was there a flag?
It looks like there was a flag.
Oh, my goodness. That was huge. That was huge. Wow.
So it's coming back.
That was huge. One thing about mistakes, that kills your team right there, man. When you get that kind of break and momentum, you get down the field, you needed something to happen, your back is against the wall, something happened good for you, and you get a penalty. Oh, my goodness.
Boy, that is a heartbreaker because I know St. Mary's, like you say, that was the medicine the doctor ordered right there.
Yeah. Wow. That was tough.
But instead, they have it at the 10. And this first down given. What a defensive play there. Coming up to make that tackle for Cardinal Ritter was a solid play there from their cornerback, Jahani Thomas.
Yeah, it's a real nice play by Jahani Thomas. He's come down and makes a nice tackle. You want to flatten down the line of scrimmage. That's what coaches teach you. When there's a play coming, have your linebacker to flatten down that line of scrimmage. He makes a nice tackle in the backfield.
So that's a 3-yard loss for St. Mary's. Brings up 2nd and 13 now inside the 10. McCoy. Fuller's going to get it again, and not much running room. That's when shut down really quickly. Again, very, very quick reaction from the Cardinal Ritter defense.
Yeah, the defense does a great job getting off the block, coming up, making a play. Defensive line play, man. You know, when you talk about interior line play is so key to any team at any level. You got to be able to play big in the inside.
No gain on the play. It'll be 3rd and 13 now. 3rd and 13. Going to the outside, and a nice hit as not much running room at all that time from Damon Cassius. And so it'll be 4th down for the Dragons of St. Mary's. 9:58 to go, 3rd quarter. So here comes the punt. And this one is going to be short. It will get to the 27, and that's where Cardinal Ritter will have it. They'll have tremendous field position as they start the 3rd quarter.
And you want to talk about an asterisk play? This is going to be an asterisk right here, because if Cardinal Ritter takes this ball and score quick, hey, this thing is going to be over. I mean, it's going to be over, particularly when you had an opportunity and you get a penalty on a kick return on the opener. Gives you a lot of momentum. They take the momentum back away from you. You got to be able to, minimize penalties. Got to be able to have things in order where you can make plays.
So Hagan, 1st and 10 from the 27-yard line. It's Hagan on the outside. Or check that. It was actually Jackson on the carry, Bill Jackson.
That's my man right there. That's my guy. I like Jackson. He's a hell of a player, and I love him.
Gets the quick run, and they do an excellent job of alternating that pass with the run with Bill Jackson. So 2nd and 7. Here's Hagan throwing for the end zone, and it is incomplete, and a flag is down. See what the call will be here, DJ. It's going to be against St. Mary's. It appears. Pass interference against the Dragons of St. Mary's.
Yeah, and you know what I'm liking, man? They still playing aggressive. That's the thing I like about Cardinal Ritter. Cardinal Ritter is playing very aggressive, and you got to appreciate that.
So 1st and goal from the 3. 1st and goal From the 3, Hagen's checking on the side, checking with the sidelines now. DJ, I'm always just so amazed at how the players take all this information in and they get the call and they're ready. Here's Hagen throwing for the end zone, and it is good.
I didn't even
for
see
a touchdown.
Oh my goodness, I didn't even see that. Wow.
Hagen's doing such a terrific job.
I had no idea what happened on that play.
And he got it inside to his receiver, who's had a tremendous night, TJ Atkins, and he made the reception, or check that. That was Amarius Edwards on the touchdown.
Wow.
Reception.
I had no idea what happened. I think it faked that camera folks out too.
So here is Hagen. The rush is coming. Hagen is going to get in, and he will get the 2 points. Oh, no,
I don't think
he stepped out.
Yeah.
So he is short. Our score now will be 32-13. 9:12 to go here in the third quarter. We'll take a break in the action. This is the Snooks High School Football Game of the Week on DJCF TV.
Hot 104.1 and Heartland Coca-Cola Bottling Company are proud to be a sponsor of the High School Football Game of the Week, powered by Powerade.
We're back here at St. Mary's High School. Kevin Pulley, Demetrius Johnson, and DJ, these Cardinal Ritter Lions just continue to roll. And again, they really executed it. Unfortunately for St. Mary's, the Dragons, they've given them some short fields. And when you give Cardinal Ritter short fields like that from the 27, when they only have to go 27 yards to get into the end zone, that's,
Yeah, you're 100% right, particularly when you got great athletes. When you're already loaded and you can score at any time on the field, you cannot, cheapen it down for you and make it hard on you.
So here's the kick. And St. Mary's, who's really been impressed with their return game, they have to have, I know they had a really tough penalty, but they have returned the ball really well, done a good job in a kick return game tonight.
Yeah, you're right. Particularly in this game, they have really had to get return team going. And a lot of times in high school, special teams is not a priority. And not that they don't want to make it a priority, but time. Mm-hmm. Because the time of the practice, it's not like college and pros where you can dedicate X amount of hours to practice. You can't do that in high school. I mean, it's just limited time. So you got to figure out the ways to be creative to emphasize to get that going for yourself, your special teams. Because special teams are going to win you a lot of games.
Certainly are. 1st and 10, St. Mary's, to see how they respond to the Ritter score. McCoy's going to throw right side and incomplete.
Oh, you know what? I like that. I like the aggressive play right there. You put a one-on-one on the back end and saying my receiver's faster than yours, better than yours. The ball was overthrown. A good pass could have created a very interesting situation.
So 2nd and 10, 9:03 to go. It is the third quarter. Snooks High School Football Game of the Week. Cardinal Ritter and St. Mary's from St. Mary's High School. Give up the middle. Boy, this one not much running room at all this time, as that one was just really stuffed right at the line. I tell you, DJ, the linebacker, number 30, Chris Croft of Cardinal Ritter, number 30, has had himself quite an impressive night.
He really is playing well. I mean, he's coming off the ball, been very instinctive. He's just making plays. Boy, he see that hole open, he goes right in there, pow, put his head and make a play. That's what you want to do.
So St. Mary's try to get something on. Big play here. This third down, they want to be able to definitely execute here on this 3rd and 11. Cameron McCoy, the quarterback. He's going to throw down side, looking for his targeted receiver that he always loves to go to, but that was going to be too far. Trying to get that one to Kevin Coleman, who's already made 2 outstanding touchdown receptions in the game. That one goes incomplete, and the Dragons will have to turn it over on downs and punt it.
Yeah, that would have been a very super catch because he was double covered. He had the corner on him, and the safety came over top. It would have made it very difficult to make that play.
Kevin Coleman, quite a receiver. You look at these young receivers on the teams. You talk about Kevin Coleman, who's just a sophomore. We've been singing about the praises of Luther Burden III and what he does. Here's a punt coming from Ship. And this is going to be returned by Cardinal Ritter for some short yards as Kevion Long, who's had a nice night, will return it up to the 41. And that's where the Lions will have it.
Now, the thing I like about both of these teams, they're well coached. Corey Bethany here at St. Mary's has done an outstanding job. He really has. I mean, he's really changed the whole thought process. At halftime, I had an opportunity to talk to the president, Mike England, over here, and they are committed. But the thing that I'm truly excited about St. Mary's is they're committed of giving young African-American boys opportunity who normally wouldn't get a chance to get into a prestigious, academic school like this, and giving them a chance to change their life. Someone gave me a chance. Someone gave you a chance, Kevy. That's what it's all about.
So here we go. This is Jackson, DJ's favorite player, one of his favorite players. I know DJ has some favorites, and a nice big run in the first down for Bill Jackson of Cardinal Ritter.
I like Jackson, man. I'm telling you, he hits that hole up there, pow, like he shot out a cannon. I don't know where he's coming from, but the young fella got some wheels and get down the field.
Again, you talk about Cardinal Ritter, you look at Bill Jackson. He's just a junior. You have Luther Burden III, who's a sophomore. They're going to be good again next year, DJ.
Oh, man, fumble.
Ball comes loose from Jackson, and it is a fumble. Let's see where this one will end up.
Look like St. Mary's may have gotten that. Yeah.
St. Mary's has it.
Yeah, the ball bounced right up in the air. And Jackson, I mean, he's hitting that hole. That's one mistake he's made the entire evening. Kudos to the young man because he's really hitting it up there. You want a guy, if I'm a coach, I'm telling I need a running back who's going to get it, hit it and get it. And Bill Jackson, he hits it and gets it.
Yes, he does. Look at the score. There are 8:03 to go, and it is St. Mary's. The Dragons leading it right now, 32-13, and it's been a really, really interesting game, DJ. Some of the things we've seen happen with it.
Yeah, you're right, and the score does not indicate how good this game really is. I mean, it really doesn't, because St. Mary's has really played well within themselves. The Cardinal Ritter just made super big plays.
Here's McCoy. Goes down the field, has his reception, and the ball comes loose. There is a fumble, and I'm trying to see if it's going to stay with St. Mary's. Okay.
Both of these quarterbacks have done a great job. McCoy is able to, evade rushers and make a play. Higgins, he just makes plays too. I mean, it's about making plays in this game, and the difference in this game, Cardinal Ritter has made bigger plays than St. Mary's. I mean, because both of these teams are playing hard. They're well-coached teams. It's just one team has made bigger plays than the other.
First down 10 from 37 for St. Mary's. Fuller will carry this one. You'll get a little yardage. Or check that, not Fuller on that one. That actually was Zion Gayfield on the carry for St. Mary's.
I like how he hits it up in there, though, Kevin. I mean, he really does a great job in hitting it up there. And one thing you got to give St. Mary's credit, they're not quit.
No, sir.
I mean, they still, and you know what? And they're really not out of the game. A couple scores, you're right back in the game, but you gotta get down the field and make plays.
Give them a gain of 1, 2nd and 9 for St. Mary's, and we get a whistle here now. And it's going to be a false start against the Dragons.
And a couple things happen on those false starts, Kev. You have either you're trying to anticipate a certain rush, or, you're trying to be antsy to get a certain block. And those are the two things that really normally get a lineman to move.
Like the way McCoy, though, he's done a really good job. You talked about, getting those linemen to try to get upfield and then dumping it off with that screen, the slip screen. Here's McCoy, pressure coming. McCoy on the run. McCoy finally taken down, and the ball is loose. That time, Baker, the linebacker, the outstanding linebacker of Cardinal Ritter, we often talk about, Anthony Baker, chasing him down.
And I have often said this before, is that sometimes a great athlete can be his worst enemy. And that means when you have an athlete like McCoy and Hagan, they make plays. They can move. They're athletic. They can do those kind of things. And guess what? Sometimes you think you can just do it all the time, and not that you can't do it, but you're so good at it that it puts yourself in a negative situation. Sometimes you need to just get in there and get the ball out your hand quick. When the pressure's on you, get in there and get it out. They try to create things a lot of times.
On 2nd and 22, and nowhere to go this time. Cardinal Ritter Lions and their defense are really getting after it tonight. George Moore, Dorian Jackson, they are responding tough and putting a stop to things.
Yeah, I mean, they getting out that ball, and they getting up the field, making pressure, Kevin. That's what you want. You want to be able to get up that bam and make a play.
So 3rd and long, very long now for St. Mary's. They spot this one from the 26. There's McCoy, pressure after him again. McCoy, and he is going to go down. Once again, that rushed from the Cardinal Ritter Lions. Jaden Williams, number 24 and company, were all in the St. Mary's backfield that time.
Jaden Williams, he came out from that defensive back position and did a blitz on him. You got to give Coach Brandon Gregory credit for Cardinal Ritter. He's not letting up because he knows the St. Mary's team can score fast and can get back in his game, and that's what you want to do. You want to continue to be aggressive, go at them, and that's what they're doing. Great play calling by the defensive coordinator.
Punting situation, and again, a short punt going to get to the 41, and that time, like I said, Coach Brandon Gregory looks like he might have brought the kitchen sink that time, DJ.
Yeah, I mean, I would bring it. I would bring the kitchen sink.
And so we're at 4:23 to go here. 3rd quarter action, and Cardinal Ritter having their way right now. At St. Mary's High School, beautiful facility, DJ. I tell you what, in this
great
press box here is, what do you think of it?
Oh, man, you know what? This is one of the better press boxes I've ever been in high school. I can't remember one. Edwardsville, Illinois, Edwardsville High School. Those are big boys. This is a big boy facility over here, folks. St. Mary's High School is a big boy facility.
All right, here is Hagan, bit of a flea flicker. Hagan going long down the field, trying to get it there for Luther Burton III, and it's just incomplete.
You know what? I'm going to tell you something, man. Most of the time I would say, that play was dead from the beginning. But let me tell you something. They're so athletic. That team is so athletic, this Cardinal Ritter team, that it was all bundled up. I mean, everything can happen wrong. The defender was on the quarterback. They put pressure back there, but they still almost made the play. That's how good this Cardinal Ritter team is, and they can react and respond quickly.
Makai Hagan back in there. Hagan swings it out, and it will be a gain. And one of the things about these Cardinal Ritter receivers too, DJ, as they get the pass to Kevion Long over there, they do a great job of getting down the field blocking for each other. They don't just catch the football, they block for each other.
And you know what you call that? Teamwork.
That's teamwork.
Yeah. I mean, That's teamwork. I know that's kind of not normal in today's society, but that's teamwork. That's why Cardinal Ritter is a good team. They play together, and they make plays together, and you got to be impressed by the things they're doing.
Get a stoppage here. Again, I tell you, you look at that lineup, and even T.J. Atkins is a junior. T.J. Atkins is a junior. Kavion Long is a junior. Luther Burden III, a sophomore. These guys will be back for a couple of years.
Oh, my goodness. I mean, Brandon Gregory has put together what you call a dynasty over here, buddy.
They lose the quarterback in Hagens, and that's a lot to lose.
Oh, yeah. I mean, he's the guy, what you say, stir the drink?
Yes, sir.
That's who he is.
Third down. Hagens throwing, got his receiver up the line, taking it. He will go in and get the touchdown.
Wow. Only thing I can just say is wow, folks. Look at this. I mean, I think they ruled him out of bounds.
You're going to say he was out?
Oh, my goodness. You just talking about just so explosive, athletic. I mean, they have built a dynasty over here with athletes, man. And the thing I like about, they're not only athletic, they're well coached. I mean, they make plays. I mean, Cardinal Ritter's making plays.
Now they throw for the end zone and incomplete.
And they're not letting up. you give them credit. They have not let up at all. They're constantly trying to make plays, and you got to just say, hey, that's what you do. Good teams know you got to continue to play. Every game a good team play, they plan for the next game. You're getting ready for the next team. That's what good teams do. They execute. They get in the habit. It becomes part of their fiber to execute at a high level all the time.
And they are truly doing that right now. This is Jackson on the carry. And
man,
moving the pile for yardage for Cardinal Ritter.
That sounds like Ryan DMC moving the pile. I'm telling you what, he's making some music, baby, and he's just moving the pile.
So we'll sort this one out, DJ. And we're going to get a timeout. We'll take one here, too. With 3:06 to go, third quarter, this is the Schnucks High School Football Game of the Week on DJ CFTV.
Schnucks, the friendliest stores in town. Our store strives to be important community hubs with meaningful connections to customers and neighborhood events and activities. Our company and our teammates generously donate to the United Way each year, with all funds staying within local communities to help hundreds of nonprofits. Schnucks also supports disaster relief through the Red Cross, supports military veterans and their families through Folds of Honor, and supports dozens of other agencies and organizations that work hard to make our community better. Schnucks, the friendliest stores in town.
Hot 104.1 and Heartland Coca-Cola Bottling Company are proud to be a sponsor of the High School Football Game of the Week, powered by Powerade.
Schnucks High School Football Game of the Week, brought to you by Schnucks Markets. Glad to be with you, the friendliest stores in town, with Demetrius Johnson. I'm Kevin Pulley, 2:59 to go in the third quarter. And Cardinal Ritter having their way right now, leading the St. Mary's Lions 32-13. And we get a whistle here. We'll see what the call will be. So, Cardinal Ritter will take a timeout now. So they will take a timeout. (32-13) our score here at St. Mary's. Want to thank our sponsors. The game tonight Sponsored in part by TJ Weiss, demonstrating excellence of leadership, providing labor, materials, and excellence in craftsmanship. Joe K. Cars, for 35 years of experience in the industry with vehicles, over 200 vehicles for you to choose from. They handle all types of credit situations. That's Joe K. Cars. And by Crown Mart, your friendly community one-stop service station and convenience store. Short on time, look no further than Crown Mart. Crown Mart has you covered. Stop by and see Crown Mart today. First and goal now as Hagans with time throws for the end zone, and it's incomplete.
That's really good defense. I like what I just saw. You know, if you're Cardinal Ritter, you got to really be happy of some of the execution that's happening. They're doing a very good job. They've been very well disciplined. They're making plays downfield. But if you're St. Mary's, you don't feel too bad either, because although you're down 31-13, your team is still competing. And as a coach, what you want to be able to do is have your team still competing, and they are.
Hagan set to go. Hands off inside and looking for the call to get the signal. That was Artrell Miller on the carry for Cardinal Ritter. He's going to be short. We'll bring up now second down. And we get a whistle as they hand off to Miller again. And we get a flag now. Something happened, DJ, that the officials didn't like, for sure.
Oh, no doubt about it. I have no idea. But we'll find out shortly.
As we're looking for the call here. Discussion about officials are going to make sure they get it right here. Again, our referee tonight is the Reverend Brian Harris. Umpire Kyle Sackett, linesman Dan Jacks. Yeah, he's the
wow.
Reverend Brian Harris. Yes, sir.
So holy?
Brian Harris.
Bring some holy stuff out on the field?
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
That's right.
That's the first time I've ever heard an official refer to himself as a reverend. Is that the first time?
Yeah. The Reverend Brian Harris. And you're going to get a call from him right now.
Okay,
DJ.
Rev. Give it to me, Rev.
We got.
Then you got that.
You get a false
start. You got that.
And a personal file. So we
you don't think you got the offering cup out there, do you? What do you think? I don't know.
I don't know, DJ.
I've never heard anybody refer to a referee, an official, as a reverend. Have you?
Oh, no, that's how he signed his card, though.
Okay, reverend, okay.
Here is Hagan's trying to run their left side, and a good reaction from the Lions, and not much running room from him. They shut that one down really quick, as it was a good play over there from DJ's player, Tim Muxo, who he had a chance to talk to as he shut that one down with the tackle.
Yeah, that was a very good play. I mean, it got down the line of scrimmage because, that's a quick play. As Hagan is quick.
Hagan, they go up the middle. We get a whistle here, too. I know you were very impressed talking to Tim Muxo. You got a chance to talk to him this week, DJ.
Yeah, Muxo. I mean, you're talking Muxo. He's good. He is really, really good player. I mean, he makes plays, Kevin. He's been offered. Dayton has offered him. And it's really good. I mean, he is a Division I football player. The young man can play.
All right, awesome. Third and goal. Hagans. Pressure coming. Hagans throws for the end zone, and it is the 2-point conversion is not good. So, at 1:29 to go here in the third quarter, the score is going to be 38-13 here. We'll take a timeout here from St. Mary's, where it has been Cardinal Ritter on a roll. This is the DJCF TV network, and you're watching the Schnucks High School Football Game of the Week.
Crown Mart, your friendly community one-stop service station and convenience store. Short on time? Look no further. Crown Mart has you covered. Stop by and see us today. Crown Mart.
Hi, My name is Mike Davis. I'm the manager at Joe K Cars. We've been in business for over 30 years. No, we don't do any kind of background credit checks. It's a down payment, you drive, okay? We have 4 locations, and the main one is at 6741 Manchester. That's our office location, okay? If you've got a problem, you need help, you call me. My name is Mike Davis, and my phone number is 314-583-5405. That's my personal cell phone number. You need help, you need to buy a car, you contact me. I'll help you.
And we're back here at St. Mary's, where it's been all Cardinal Ritter here in this second half. They leading at 38-13. Fuller on the return, and he will get just across the 20-yard line. Also want to remind you that the Painting and Decorating Foundation, the PDF, has represented all of the St. Louis area union painting, wall covering, and drywall taping contractors, and they are the signatory collective bargaining, or they have the signatory collective bargaining agreement with Painters District Council 2, the Painting and Decorating Foundation. And certainly don't forget about Styles Clothing, specializing in screen printing, embroidery, and corporate promotional, equipped with a remarkable staff. It's Styles. They'll meet all your apparel and promotional needs. Stop by and see George, right, DJ?
No question about it. George gave us some great shirts.
Yes, he did.
And it's fast. Super fast.
And a lot of times you don't give him a lot of time, but he gets it done.
I call him in 24 hours. He's done. That's why I like working with him.
First down and 10, Dragons of St. Mary's. Here's McCoy going long down the
that's
right
nice.
side.
That's
and
nice.
Gets the reception into
Yes, sir.
your buddy
That's
you
my
talked
man.
to this week.
That's my man. Timmy Muxo, baby. You talking about a big-time player making big-time plays. Timmy Muxo, you're a big-time player. Oh, that was beautiful, folks. He catch that baby with one hand. Oh, I'm a fan of Muxo. I got the Muxo fan club, y'all.
I know you were very impressed with him, DJ.
Yeah, I like
he's
him.
An excellent
Yeah,
student
I
as
do
well.
like him.
Very good student.
He's a great player, man. He's a good student. Like I said, he was at the HBCU Combine, and every school there was impressed with his ability. That young man can compete, and he plays hard. That's what I really appreciate about him.
Big gain out to the 47 of Cardinal Ritter now. Here comes McCoy. Here comes the blitz from Cardinal Ritter, and McCoy going to go down.
Wow.
And that is Baker, the outstanding linebacker from Cardinal Ritter, doing it again, DJ.
Man, Baker came through that baby like he got shot out of a cannon. He didn't give McCoy no chance to get rid of that ball. But McCoy, athletically, he's got to get rid of that. He's got to see it because it came right up the middle. He's got to be able to see that and just throw the ball away. You know, sometimes you're so athletic, you think you can get away with a lot of movement. No, sometimes you just got to say, okay, I can lose this one. Let me get the ball out of my hand. Because a great catch by Muxo, now you just move back another 15 yards.
Yeah, lose 14. Anthony Baker on the sack. Here's McCoy going to throw long again, trying to get this one, and it's incomplete.
What I like to see, those receivers, they need to line up probably inside the hash a little more, because the quarterback, when he's throwing that pattern, the takeoff, what you call a fly pattern down the sideline, they're running out of sideline space. So you're going to have to bring them a little more inside or get them a little closer to the hash so you can fade it out and be able to adjust on that ball.
So third down to 8 seconds in the third quarter. Here's McCoy.
Oh, yeah.
He's got his receiver over the middle. Big gain. And a big first down as he made a nice reception over there on the right side to Chandler, Javante Chandler, the freshman wide receiver, making the catch over there. Not bad at all. As Chandler comes in, makes the catch, gets good yardage out of it, and a big first down as time runs out here on the third quarter. So we'll take one as well. We'll come back to St. Mary's, where Cardinal Ritter is still in the lead, 38-13.
Styles Clothing since 1999. Styles Clothing Company has introduced innovative design and fashion to the marketing and promotional world. We specialize in screen printing, embroidery, and corporate promotional items. Small to Fortune 500 companies have sought the services of Styles Clothing Company, equipped with a remarkable staff. Styles Clothing Company is prepared to meet all of your apparel and promotional needs. Styles Clothing.
Hot 104.1 and Heartland Coca-Cola Bottling Company are proud to be a sponsor of the High School Football Game of the Week, powered by Powerade.
We're at St. Mary's High School. It's been all Cardinal Ritter. 38-13. DJ at 1 point. This game was only 6 points, though. We were at 20-13 with a little bit more than a couple of minutes, 3 minutes in that first half, and then things just have really turned since then. It's McCoy. McCoy on the carry.
When you're talking about things change, when you have an explosive team like you have with Cardinal Ritter, you got to be able
Hot 104.1 and Heartland.
Often when you get the ball in your hand, because if you don't, they can score at a heck of a pace. It makes it very difficult.
So McCoy and company in business with a second down here at the 27. McCoy throwing long for the end zone. Just incomplete, trying to get that one to Hendricks.
Man, that would have been a nice catch. Hendricks, I mean, one thing I like about the St. Mary's team, they're not quitting. I mean, they continue to fight through it. They're down, but they're fighting hard, and that's what I can appreciate. And that's what a coach wants. You know, you want to win first. And if you don't win, you want to have a team of character and teams of players who's going to fight through it and continue to fight to the end.
And you certainly have seen that. It's a big third down for St. Mary's. McCoy pressure coming. McCoy unloads this one. Ball is tipped. And I tell you, the heat was really coming from Cardinal Ritter as Devon Watson, the 5'11 defensive tackle, was really bringing the heat, number 64 that time.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of pressure that time coming on from the backside. And I tell you, that's what you want. You want to put pressure on him because McCoy's got the ability to make plays. But if you put pressure on him, make it hard on him, make it difficult on him.
So third down.
Like it was a flag.
There's a flag down. Looks like the penalty against St. Mary's, the holding call, backs him up to the 40. We've had some penalties tonight, DJ, that's for sure.
Yeah, it's been a lot of penalties.
Yeah. Reverend has used the flag tonight. That's for sure.
Do we call him Reverend Flag?
Referee Brian Harris. Reverend Brian Harris. Here's McCoy throwing long. This one is intercepted. And Cardinal Ritter coming back with it as it was picked off. That one kind of thrown in there. And a really solid play as Nigel Vaughn on the interception for Cardinal Ritter.
Yeah, that was a good play. Nigel Vaughn, he does exactly what a safety does. Stay in the middle of the field, watch the quarterback, read, recognize, and react. That's what he did. I mean, that's what a good safety, a good defensive back does. Stay in the middle of the field and just play watch the ball and be the hawk.
Play center field, right?
Yeah, and he went and got it.
Went and got it.
Yeah, great play.
All right, so now Cardinal Ritter will be back in business as they'll start at their own 35. And a little bit of a flea flicker here. Hagan's with time. Hagan's going to run, and he'll run out of bounds.
Well, I tell you what, Hagan's, I mean, he's just so athletic. And, you know when you're pretty good when you had that swag about yourself. He's got that swag about himself.
I thought he was going to put it up.
I did too. and he's a leader of the team. He's the leader. He's the guy that makes him move.
He has that swag?
Yeah. He really does.
So they hand up the middle. Solid run, still on his feet is
Ooh.
Jackson. Bill Jackson.
My goodness.
Good strong run.
My goodness. You talking about, look out, man, the truck is coming, baby. Bill Jackson, he just, man, lowered his shoulder and just kept moving his feet and running over people. Oh, that was a big-time run.
Kind of looked like beast mode on that, didn't he? Look at this. Jackson still on him, working the outside, still running. There is a flag down, but Jackson is kind of feeling it.
Man, Jackson is the workhorse, man. I mean, they give him the ball and just ride. Let him ride, baby. I mean, he's making plays. He's going downhill. What I like about his ability, the explosiveness, getting the ball, bam, getting downhill, that's big time.
So you see it right there. The hold coming up against Cardinal Ritter. And, you know, that's tough on the defense when you're dealing with all those receivers making those acrobatic catches. Then you look behind, and then here comes Bill Jackson running hard at you behind that big offensive wall. That's pretty tough.
That makes it very tough on you, particularly when the big offensive line is just really working. I mean, they are eating up front. The big dogs are eating up front.
Here's Hagan. Hagan under pressure. Hagan.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't. Did you see that? Did you see what Hagan just did? He threw the ball with his left hand.
To avoid the sack.
Yeah, oh my goodness. That was creative right there, man. He avoided the sack and threw the ball with his left hand.
Are they going to get him for grounding, DJ?
I don't know how was that grounding? I thought he was trying to get the field ball downfield. I thought there was a receiver in the area.
Yeah, let's see what. It's going to be a hold.
Holding,
okay,
yeah.
It's holding. I guess I'd like to say when you have a quarterback like Hagan who likes to create, there are going to be some holding calls.
Oh, no doubt about it. Like I said, those linemen has a certain count in their mind that they got to hold a person to.
So Hagan swings this one out. And this is Jackson. Jackson showing he can catch the ball out of the backfield. And that's the thing about Cardinal Ritter. You talk about those yak yards, those yards after the catch. They add up with these receivers.
What were they, first and 90? I mean, they would back all the way up. Wow.
Incredible. Hagan's catch is made. This is Luther Burden III. Look out.
Man, he is so special. I look like his calf or something. I hope he's okay.
Uh-oh. Yeah, I don't like to see that.
No.
So Luther Burden III, he'd made a move. And like you say, DJ, we definitely saw the lower body. Takes his helmet off. 9:18 to go here, as you see it on your scoreboard. And it's been the Cardinal Ritter Lions. We're going to take a break, and we'll come back from St. Mary's. It is all Cardinal Ritter here on the Schnucks High School Football Game of the Week.
Schnucks, the friendliest stores in town. Our stores strive to be important community hubs with meaningful connections to customers and neighborhood events and activities. Our company and our teammates generously donate to the United Way each year, with all funds staying within local communities to help hundreds of nonprofits. Schnucks also supports disaster relief through the Red Cross, supports military veterans and their families through Folds of Honor, and supports dozens of other agencies and organizations that work hard to make our community better. Schnucks, the friendliest stores in town. TJ Weiss demonstrated the excellence of leadership, providing labor, materials, and excellence in craftsmanship. Our attention to detail and project completion in a timely manner has helped us grow to an exceptional rate. TJ Weiss. Painters, Decorators, and Walls Foundation. In 1974, their legacy is the Painting and Decorating Foundation. Since then, PDF has represented all the St. Louis area union painting, wall covering, and dry taping contractors that are signatory to the collective bargaining agreement with Painters District Council Number 2. Painters, Decorators, and Walls Foundation.
Back here at St. Mary's, as you see, we had an injury timeout. DJ Luther Burden III carried off the field.
Yeah, I'm hoping the young man's going to be all right because he is a unbelievable athlete. I mean, his ability I haven't seen many young athletes as superb as him.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a long time since I've seen somebody this special.
And I know that's saying a lot because you've seen some really outstanding athletes here, DJ.
Yeah,
so
he is really good.
Certainly wish Luther Burden III, LB3, wishing him the best. He's tremendous athlete.
Oh, he is.
Looks like we're going to get a false start penalty against the Lions of Cardinal Ritter. Tell you what, this again, we talked about Cardinal Ritter having all this talent, and you see it with these juniors and sophomores. They will be back again next year. Here is Hagan with all the time in the world to throw the football and gets it off to his running back, Jackson. Jackson gets some yardage, gets the first down, and the flag comes in as well. Jackson is he's a very emotional player. Plays with a lot of emotion.
Oh, yeah. No, he plays with a lot of heart. That's what you say. He's a big heart player that will run you over and run you down.
Yes, he will.
I like what he is doing. He really runs hard. But let me just say this about it. I got to give Hagan credit. He didn't see nothing deep downfield. He did a check down, give it to Jackson, and Jackson makes a big run. And then you tack on 15-yard on that for some type of penalty, whatever happened in that scrum. And guess what? Now they're in scoring position.
And like you say, when you tackle Jackson, it's gonna be some punishment handed out as
Jackson
well.
is one of those kind of running backs that make you don't want to play.
Here's Hagan, pressure coming. Hagan, they're after him. Here's Hagan, still on his feet. He goes down.
Now, you know what? I am surprised on that block that they didn't call a penalty on that block.
Right. It's kind of
the referee took it. He threw it, but he picked it up. But I mean, that's a blindside block.
Mm-hmm.
I know in the NFL that's illegal.
Yes.
And I was thinking it'd be legal on every level now. But that was a heck of a block, but it was a blindside block. And I didn't think that you could do that anymore.
Yeah, they threw the flag, like I said, they picked it up.
Yeah.
So second down now, and 21 make it for Cardinal Ritter at the 37-yard line of St. Mary's. Hagan going long down the end zone and just incomplete. See, he was trying to get that one, and it just failed to click, trying to hit TJ Atkins, who really had a nice first half. Just missed him on that one.
Yeah, he had a wide open TJ Atkins on that post route, just a little overthrown. That was a nice route that TJ Atkins ran. He came and went to the outside shoulder of the defensive back, leaned him to the left, and then broke back to the right to the post. That was a nice route he ran.
Third and 21 now. Hagan's going to give it to Jackson. Here's Jackson running the right side. Jackson finally being taken down as he carries a couple of dragons on his back and is taken down. Now looking ahead for St. Mary's, next week they will travel to Tolton Catholic, a team that Cardinal Ritter defeated a week ago. Let's see, the official is trying to explain where we are here with the call. So referee Harris says it's going to be a hold against Cardinal Ritter.
I think they called it an illegal block in the back on that play.
And Cardinal Ritter will be at home against Borgia next week. So these teams continue on throughout the 2019 season. Here comes Hagan. Hagan avoiding tacklers. Hagan still on it. Finally taken down.
Once again, when you're a very good athlete, sometimes you can be your own worst enemy. Hagan, I mean, he's so smart. He's a good quarterback. He should have just got rid of that ball rather than, taking that big sack. Just throw it up the field, out of bounds somewhere because, you're so athletic and you feel you can break all tackles and sometimes you just can't.
Kobe McClendon on the tackle for St. Mary's. Under 7 minutes to go. So Cardinal Ritter for only the second time tonight by my count will Kevon Reed have to punt. And Reed is picked up by St. Mary's. On the return was DeJuan Valley. And he'll take it up to the left side, and St. Mary's will put it in play.
Well, DeJuan Valley showed some quickness on that, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
He got that ball and just exploded up there. Man.
Kind of the way that Deshaun Jackson used to do that for the Philadelphia Eagles.
Yeah,
just
that's what that reminded me of.
Take it on the run and just go with it, right?
Yeah, that's what. I mean, that's a great explosion.
6:33 to go, fourth quarter. Cardinal Ritter. Of course, last week, Cardinal Ritter, a big win over Toten Catholic. That's where St. Mary's will play next week. Beat them 72-14 last week. So here's the throw. And so that's the thing, DJ, what we were talking about in the first half. You look at this, these victories by Cardinal Ritter, 32, 21, 27, 13, 53, 14, 48, 14, 72 to 14. If you can stay within a touchdown of them, you have to feel pretty good about your chances. And of course, it was a tough situation at St. Mary's as they closed in on the end of the first half, just couldn't keep it there.
Yeah, you're right. St. Mary's came out first, toe-to-toe with Cardinal Ritter, making plays, but then they made some mistakes. Cardinal Ritter was able to take advantage of it.
And McCoy draw a play, and this one, it's a big gain for him as Fuller on it, and that was a play you talked about in the first half that you thought a draw play with the way the linemen were trying to get that field would get him, and it did.
Yeah, because that pressure was coming so hard. Cardinal Ritter was just pinning their ears back and just getting off the ball coming upfield. You sometimes got to be, kind of anticipate some things. You anticipate they're going to come upfield. You want to get some underneath them real quick.
So nice gain of 8 yards for Fuller and St. Mary's. Third down. This one time, not much going.
I'm curious to see, will St. Mary's kick it or go for it? You have nothing to lose at this time. You got 6 minutes to go in the game. Right now, getting to 5 minutes, and I'm going for it. What do you have to lose? You're already losing 38-13. I'm going to be aggressive and keep playing.
Sam Keeper on the tackle on that last play for Cardinal Ritter. And again, as we always talk about, you have to just like the effort by these coaches and players. They continue to play hard. It don't matter what the score is, they're giving you 110% out there. Here we go now with 4th down, as DJ said. McCoy and St. Mary's going to go for it. McCoy gets it out of there, and he makes a reception. He's got a 1st down.
That's nice.
Big catch over there as he got that one out there to his wide receiver, Chandler. That's the freshman receiver, Javante Chandler, with the big reception.
What I'm appreciating something, man. I appreciate when I see great play. McCoy stayed in the pocket, very poised, had some pressure, stepped up and threw it, bam, right down the middle to Javante. That was a very, very nice play. Javante gets right in the open scene and gets a nice play.
1st down from the 40 of Cardinal Ritter. Here's McCoy, pressure all over him. He's trying to make something happen. He's going to take a sack at the 48. Again, right there, DJ, you just want to get rid of that ball.
Yeah, you just got to get rid of it, right. I mean, and I know Coach Corey Bethany is probably having a conniption, you know what I'm saying? Because you have to get rid of the ball. When the ball is like that, you have the ability to throw the ball away downfield, out of bounds, close to a receiver. That's all you need to do, because you just took yourself, 10 yards out back.
Yeah, not what they wanted to happen as they take the loss. And we have a injured St. Mary's player. This time we have an injury to the St. Mary's player. Trying to see the number. Didn't really see what happened on that, DJ, where the injury occurred.
I don't know if he's cramping or anything, because I don't know, he put his leg up in the air, but I don't know if that indication of a cramp or whatever. Since I really don't know.
Yep, on this 2nd down. You look at the score, 38-13 our score. 4:27 still to go here in the 4th quarter.
And I tell you what, I mean, when we first came, guys, this game was jam-packed. Folks was all over the place. And, and this is a good environment to be at. Look at the various families. They just here, enjoying themselves, enjoying their kids, and supporting it. And this is really, really cool.
It really was, and I tell you, saw a lot of tailgating going on out there in the lots too, DJ.
Man, I haven't seen a high school tailgating like that since East St. Louis.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's been a long time since I've seen a high school tailgating like that.
And I know usually DJ, when the tailgating is going on, DJ finds a way to get himself invited to some of those specialties off the grill, but I didn't see.
Yeah, but you didn't have to throw me under the bus, buddy.
Well, you didn't bring anything back for the rest of us this time.
Yeah, so. Well, I didn't want to eat in front of you anymore, I remember last year we used to do our little tailgate deals, and you used to tell me, bring you some food and all that good stuff. So, I know you like the food.
Yes, sir.
You like eating. I guess we got bad habits. We like to eat.
Yes, we do.
Both of us like eating.
I think I have a little too much. I think I have more of a habit than you, DJ. So.
Yeah, okay. I'll go ahead and let you think that.
You got to look at the St. Mary's bench here as we see who the injured player is now for St. Mary's. And that is number 74 from St. Mary's.
Yep, Melvin Priestley.
Melvin Priestley, yeah.
Yeah, hopefully he's going to be okay.
Wishing him the best. Yeah, wishing him the best. One of the linemen with the St. Mary's Dragons.
Yeah. He's a big guy, too. Really huge kid. And the thing about it, he's only a sophomore.
And some really, really outstanding young players playing the game right now.
They really do have a lot of young players on the St. Mary's team, and that's what I can appreciate about them, how young they are, but how competitive. Although they are losing to a very good team, it's not like they lose it to someone who can't play, who's not very good. They lose it to a very good team.
Like say, they were only down 20-13 with less than 3 minutes to go in the first half.
And a couple of plays here or there, this game could be different.
Here is the pitch. And outside Fuller on the run. Fuller getting some good yardage.
That's a great run by Fuller, but I would like to see Fuller keep going straight. It seemed like when he was trying to cut back, he cut right back into the pursuit. He goes straight, he's going to still get another 5 yards on that. But that's a good run. That's what I'm talking about. This St. Mary's team is not quitting. They continuing to fight through it.
It's going to be 3rd and 5. I think I said Fuller, DJ. Actually, on that carry, that would have been Zion Gayfield carrying the football for St. Mary's. Here's McCoy throwing long and incomplete. Tried to get that one to the receiver Chandler, or Javante Chandler, and not able to get it there.
I wonder, what McCoy would play in college. You think he could be a quarterback?
I think he could be.
I mean, he'd be an athlete, just a special. Because I like his ability, his ability to make people miss, his speed, his football IQ. I like it. I mean, he's a really smart, intelligent young man. I think he can play whatever position he wants to play.
He wants to play, right. Here's the throw, and
that's a nice catch.
That's good back. Kevin Coleman makes that reception. Kevin Coleman already has 2 touchdowns in the game, and he's made a nice reception there.
That was a really nice play by Coleman. He gets the ball, nice pass, makes a great adjustment to the ball, make a nice play on it.
And, of course, we're going to have to think about our Styles player of the game. And we had a couple of candidates. You could certainly look at the quarterback, Mekhi Hagans, and even one of your favorite players, Bill Jackson, could get some votes here. Mm-hmm. Certainly also T.J. Atkins. Good game. Here's a throw from the outside, and this one is going to be ruled incomplete. Trying to get that one to Hendricks.
Right. That was a nice defensive play. I love good defensive play and offensive play. Sometimes you just walk away and say, you know what? That time he was better than me. And you can appreciate that.
So it'll be 2nd down now for St. Mary's, trying to get in here. .246 to go. This is the give inside, and a good solid run that time right up the middle, and good yardage coming out of it.
That was a really good run that time. Pressure came around the corner. Still was able to maintain the poise and make a run and show some strength. I mean, he was carrying 2 or 3 defenders on his back getting down the field. That was impressive.
Zion Gayfield on that carry, making the carry. So 3rd and 4 now for St. Mary's, trying to get in the end zone as we're approaching the 2-minute mark. Here's a throw there, and he's got it for the touchdown. Got that one to Hendricks.
That was nice. Chase Hendricks gets right down that seam and makes a nice play. And think about it. Chase Hendricks is a freshman wide receiver. He's got some nice height, nice speed, makes a play. That's what you do. St. Mary's got something special that's brewing over here, folks.
They really do. Hendricks and Chandler's another freshman receiver. Both of those receivers, Hendricks and Chandler, both of them are freshmen, and they both have good size on them too, DJ, and they're going to be really tough. There's the extra point on the way, and it is good.
I love to see high school kick extra points because that's going to win games for you coming down the stretch. Extra points and field goals going to win games. I guarantee you, in a tough game, you're going to have to kick an extra point or field goal to win.
So we'll take a timeout. It is Cardinal Ritter leading it here. This is the Schnucks High School Football Game of the Week.
Painters, Decorators, and Walls Foundation. In 1974, their legacy is the Painting and Decorating Foundation. Since then, PDF has represented all the St. Louis area union painting, wall covering, and dry taping contractors that are signatory to the collective bargaining agreement with Painters District Council Number 2. Painters, Decorators, and Walls Foundation. Crown Mart, your friendly community one-stop service station and convenience store. Short on time? Look no further. Crown Mart has you covered. Stop by and see us today. Crown Mart.
Now we're back here at St. Mary's High School. Kevin Pulley with Demetrius Johnson, and DJ, we were just talking about the Styles Player of the Game, the Big Time Player Award, and some candidates there. And
yeah, our Styles Big Time Player making big time play. It's going to be, I know who I like. We'll see if both of us come with a major consensus to see if both of us like who we're saying.
Well, we're going to have to decide soon at 2:02. We'll have to decide soon. 1st and 10. For the Lions, as we're going to have to kick this one again, it appears right now. As the officials will sort this out. Everybody getting set. And we'll get this kick as St. Mary's will get set here. Kick it off with Keith Paulette. Will kick it off.
Yeah.
And this one is going to go. And it's picked up by the Lions and returned by Carvon Willis. Willis up the right side. Carvon Willis still on his feet. Willis making a move. That's one man to beat the kicker, and he made the tackle.
Oh, Carvon, they going to talk about you, big fella. They going to talk about you. I thought you was going to take it in the house, take it to the bank and cash it in, big fella. Oh, you can't do that one. And they're going to say the kicker brought you down. You don't get brought down by the kicker. That don't happen. Anybody else but the kicker.
He's the last man of defense.
Wow.
So what do you do, DJ? You put a move on him?
And you got to put a move on the kicker, man. No kicker can bring you down.
I think he had a pretty good angle on him.
No, I don't know about that. Kicker can have an angle. You can't let no kicker bring you down. Come on, what's up, man?
All right, first down, and we get a whistle here.
Like you may have a timeout because, yeah, it was a timeout for St. Mary's. I give Cardinal Ritter credit. They recognize, the young man who's played a great game. I think it's almost time. We can get close to. Let's give a couple more plays. Let's give our Styles Clothing big time player making big time play award to someone, and I know who I like. But
who do you like?
I'll give Higgins credit.
Mm-hmm.
He recognized there was no defender on his receiver and called a quick count. But St. Mary's was alert, and they called a timeout because the receiver was wide open. He tried to get the play off real quick and throw it, but guess what? They got the timeout before it happened.
Yeah,
I give him credit to be aware, and you want your quarterback to be aware. And McKay Hagan has been aware of what he's doing out there. He's impressive, man.
Yes, he is. Very, very
He's really impressive.
Very impressive.
And I'm impressed with this St. Mary's team, too. They got a heck of a future going. Great facilities over here. Got a great president. And, boy, it's awesome.
All right. Here are the Ritter Lions, and they carry the ball this time, and not much running room. And not Jackson was on that carry, getting up a little slow. There's Jackson. Jackson's put together pretty well, and
he really is, man. I like Jackson, man. I'm really a fan of. Kevin, we may have to give 2 big time player awards out today, Can we do that? We don't even have to talk about defense. We can say we can get 2 offensive players. Can we do that?
Yeah, we could do that.
I guess we can do it if we
I
want to.
think Bill Jackson's look like he's going to get one of those awards.
Well, I'm not going to tilt my hand, man. But I think you might be right.
That's what it's starting to look like with 1:16 to go here in the fourth quarter.
Well, Kevin, let's. I guess we can go and talk about who we're going to be. One of our big-time players making big-time plays. Styles Clothing, big-time player making big-time play award.
Yep, Bill Jackson, a couple of touchdowns on the night.
Well, no. My first one is going to be Mekhi Hagan.
Mekhi Hagan. Can't go wrong with
Mekhi Hagan, number 9, the quarterback. That's one of our big-time players making big-time play award winners, courtesy of Georgia Styles Clothing. Number 9, the quarterback. I mean, he is really the guy, man. You know, when you look at a team, you can look at a person and say, that's the guy.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's the guy. You know, he's that person. You say, that's the guy. He's the one that makes this thing move.
He is. He comes into tonight's game. He played 5 games. He's got 20 touchdown passes, so he's averaging 4 touchdown passes a game. He's thrown 4 tonight, DJ. So he is having himself quite a season. Already passed for over 1,500 yards.
Now, do we have? Is it like Luther Burden is back in number 3? That's good to see that.
That's
yeah,
good
that's
to
good
see
to see. Hey, can we get a close shot on number 9? That's my man right there. That's one of my big-time players making big-time plays in big-time games by Georgia Styles Clothing. Can they give me a tight shot on number 9, quarterback, in a second?
And that would be, of course.
Look at oh my goodness.
The Jackson who will take it in for the touchdown. Oh, check that.
Oh,
not Jackson.
Goodness.
I apologize. That was Kevion Long. Now, he's making his making his claim now on that Styles.
Oh, my goodness. Watch this,
game.
folks. This is a beautiful rope. Yes, sir. Take it to the bank. Cash it in, big fella. That's what I'm talking about. That's big-time players making big-time plays in big-time games. Woo! I like it.
Mekhi Hagan's 5 touchdown passes, DJ. I don't know. You might have to, like you say, he might win this thing again here.
We gave it to Mekhi Hagan, didn't we?
Yes, we should have.
We did.
We did, right.
Yeah. Mekhi Hagan is our big-time player making big-time plays.
And he just made another big-time play.
Yes, that's our guy.
All right.
All right. Did he win it last time?
He did.
Wow.
He did.
Wow. What about
And Rainer Ray also talked to him last
Yeah,
time.
well, you know what? We're giving 2 of them out today. All right, we're going to give a big-time player making big-time play to Mekhi Hagan and my man Bill Jackson.
Okay.
Because the offense was just superb by Cardinal Ritter.
That's it. There's a shot of Mekhi.
There he is. That's my man, number 9. Yes, sir.
He has that
young
swag
fella.
to talk about.
You got that swag, young fella. Get it done. I like it, big-time player. That's our big-time player making big-time plays in big-time games. Number 9, Mekhi Hagan. Big-time player, baby. If you haven't seen him, you have seen a treat tonight.
No question about it. This Cardinal Ritter team is really loaded. They stacked, and they're going to be good for a number of years to come, too.
Yeah, you're 100% right. You got to like them. You got to like what they do, Kevin. I mean, they make plays. They're awesome. They get down the field. They make things happen. And they're well coached. Brandon Gregory has done a great job in turning that Cardinal Ritter program into being what you call beast mode program.
Yeah, that's it. And we're down to 24 seconds to go here in the fourth quarter. Cardinal Ritter on the verge of going 6-0 on the season, DJ.
You know, and I could do Cardinal Ritter games all year because they're so fun to watch. They got so much talent. They're well coached. They're well disciplined. They make plays downfield. This is a team that I could just sit back, folks, and I could do their games all year because they're so special. I like to see the making of something special. But it ain't the making of special. It's the continuing to build what's special. This Cardinal Ritter program, folks, they are real.
They are. So St. Mary's will run it. And they'll go up the middle. Short gain on it as they'll get the carry.
And you know, you got to give Coach, you got to give Coach credit too. Bethany from St. Mary's. He did a great job, Kevin, in making sure they play hard and they compete.
And that will wrap things up here. We'll take a break. Our 46-20, DJ, some thoughts on it here.
Yeah, well, I just thought St. Mary's came in optimistic. They came in with a lot of promise and knowing that there was going to be a tall hill to climb, and thinking that they could compete, and that's what they wanted to do. They wanted to compete. They came in and did compete.
Mm-hmm.
The thing is, the other team, Cardinal Ritter, is just a better team. I mean, they're a better team. I'm not saying they have better athletes, but they got more plentiful athletes in key positions from running back, receiver, line, quarterback than St. Mary's. But you can see that St. Mary's is a team that's building. When you talk about this Cardinal Ritter team, Brandon Gregory has done a great job in putting together a team, and they play aggressive. They play good. They play disciplined. They play within their means, within themselves. And the thing I like about that Cardinal Ritter team, they like one another.
They truly
you can tell they like one another. And I know people are like, what do you mean they like one another? Well, certain teams don't like one another. Although they play, this team like one another, and this team, they stride and they pull for each one of their teammates to be successful. And they showing a lot of class. They going over here giving high five to the young man who hurt himself for St. Mary's. They walking over here, giving him high five, number 74, Melvin Priestley. That's big time.
Mm-hmm.
He hurt his knee or something, but they even walked over there, gave him a high five. Cardinal Ritter, man, you guys have done a great job over there. Athletic director Preston Thomas, he's the AD. He's involved. Brandon Gregory done a great job, and that's my big-time player making big-time plays. There he is, man, this kid right here, folks. Some college next year, he's going to make them very happy. That young man is a big-time player, man. He is so special.
No question about it, DJ, and it's certainly been just a great pleasure for us to bring you the game here. Again, our final score, Cardinal Ritter winning it 46-20 over St. Mary's, the Schnooks High School football game of the week. Also want to remind everybody, of course, that the Schnooks High School football game of the week brought to you by Schnooks, the friendliest stores in town, and Schnooks does a terrific job with all of their support in the community, and we certainly appreciate it. And we also want to remind everybody to watch again, and of course you can watch the game on DJCF TV, and you can enjoy all the games with all the great work there. I also want to say a special thanks to our sponsors, TJ Weiss, demonstrating the excellence in leadership, providing labor, materials, excellence, and craftsmanship. Joe K. Cars, for 35 years experience with Joe K. Cars. Whatever the credit situation, they will handle it and take care of it for you. Joe K. Cars. Crown Mart, your friendly community one-stop service station. Be sure to stop in and see Crown Mart. The Painting and Decorating Foundation, representing all of the St. Louis Union painters, wall covering and dry taping, and Styles Clothing, where they do an outstanding job, and again had our player of the game here at Styles. DJ, as we wrap things up here, just your overall final thoughts about this Cardinal Ritter team and St. Mary's.
Yeah, well, you know what? I thought St. Mary's was a young team. Like, we knew they was a young team, and I didn't know how they was going to play against a veteran team like Cardinal Ritter. They play, within themselves. They play good. You can see the potential of this team being very good coming down the stretch. That's what I was impressed with. But you also got to just say, man, this Cardinal Ritter, they play of an expectation. Having teams to play as an expectation, Kevy, that's wonderful. And they played at their expectation and made me happy to see when you got a great team and you play with greatness, they did that. But both of these teams, boy, I tell you what, man, this Catholic Conference, they're very good teams. Both of them are very good teams. And it was an enjoyable game, and it was a fun game. Although the score seemed lopsided, it was a joy to watch, to see the talent of both of these teams evolve and to be great players and great teams. That's what I can really appreciate. When I saw that, I would say, oh, man, these two teams are going to be pretty good. And I really appreciate it.
And you saw it. And, again, because Cardinal Ritter jumps out on top 14-0, and we think, here we go. But, St. Mary's came right back and they answered them with a big score.
They did, and that's why you got to give St. Mary's credit. St. Mary's was not afraid. I mean, they played hard. They did everything they can to try to win this game, but when you look at it, you got to understand that, guess what? Cardinal Ritter's just a better team today. That's what happened. A better team.
Congratulations to Cardinal Ritter, that Mekhi Hagins. Wow, what a quarterback and a leader they have on that team.
Yeah, I mean, Hagins, oh, my goodness. Folks, whoever gets this young man in college, they getting a special player. I mean, they're going to get a very, very, very special player. And you can, even if you want to watch this game again, you can watch it in St. Louis City on Charter 981, or you can go back to DJCF TV and watch it. I'm telling you, and you see it again, you're going to be saying, we said, this is our second time seeing him play. He is special. It's been a good game. St. Mary's has nothing to be ashamed of. They came out, they played hard. It was just a better team than Cardinal Ritter.
All right, well, you have it there from Demetrius Johnson. We're going to wrap things up here from St. Mary's for our entire crew. DJ, it was fun as always doing the game. Enjoyed it. And we'll look forward to seeing you next time on DJCF TV for the Schnooks High School Football Game of the Week. And again, the final score, it was the Cardinal Ritter Lions 46 and St. Mary's the Dragons 19. We'll talk to you again next time.
Schnooks, the friendliest stores in town. Our stores strive to be important community hubs with meaningful connections to customers and neighborhood events and activities. Our company and our teammates generously donate to the United Way each year, with all funds staying within local communities to help hundreds of nonprofits. Schnooks also supports disaster relief through the Red Cross, supports military veterans and their families through Folds of Honor, and supports dozens of other agencies and organizations that work hard to make our community better. Schnooks, the friendliest stores in town. TJ Weiss, demonstrating the excellence of leadership, providing labor, materials, and excellence in craftsmanship. Our attention to detail and project completion in a timely manner has helped us grow to an exceptional rate. TJ Weiss. Painters, Decorators, and Walls Foundation. In 1974, their legacy is the Painting and Decorating Foundation. Since then, PDF has represented all the St. Louis area union painting, wall covering, and dry taping contractors that are signatory to the collective bargaining agreement with Painters District Council Number 2. Painters, Decorators, and Walls Foundation. Crown Mart, your friendly community one-stop service station and convenience store. Short on time? Look no further. Crown Mart has you covered. Stop by and see us today. Crown Mart.
Hi, my name is Mike Davis. I'm the manager at OK Cars. We've been in business for over 30 years. No, we don't do any kind of background credit checks. It's a down payment, you drive, okay? We have 4 locations, and the main one is at 6741 Manchester. That's our office location, okay? If you've got a problem, you need help, you call me. My name is Mike Davis, and my phone number is 314-583-5405. That's my personal cell phone number. You need help, you need to buy a car, you contact me. I'll help you.
Styles Clothing. Since 1999, Styles Clothing Company has introduced innovative design and fashion to the marketing and promotional world. We specialize in screen printing, embroidery, and corporate promotional items. Small to Fortune 500 companies have sought the services of Styles Clothing Company, equipped with a remarkable staff. Styles Clothing Company is prepared to meet all of your apparel and promotional needs. Styles Clothing.
Hot 104.1 and Heartland Coca-Cola Bottling Company are proud to be a sponsor of the High School Football Game of the Week, powered by Powerade.
It's the Schnooks High School Football Game of the Week, sponsored by Schnooks, the friendliest stores in town. Also sponsored in part by TJ Weiss, providing labor, materials, and excellence in craftsmanship. OK Cars, 35 years experience in the industry. Crown Mart, your friendly community one-stop service station and convenience store. The Painting and Decorating Foundation, St. Louis area union painting, wall covering, and drywall taping. And Styles Clothing, specializing in screen printing, embroidery, and corporate promotional items.